All right, what's up everyone? OJ over here from Player Essence. Welcome back to another PE Live. Today we have the nightcap of the show rounding out today's content. We had a lot of great stuff for you guys today because once again, I do care about my people here in the village. So let's go ahead and go over some of that stuff, guys, and then we'll get into the shout outs and all that good stuff. So let's start off with the Ninja News. So for today, we had a Fire Emblem Three Houses video. If you haven't seen that video yet, make sure you check it out. I think it has over 3,000 views. So thank you guys so much for the support. And let's go ahead and get that other video, like I have my other Fire Emblem video, to 10K. So 10,000 views for that other Fire Emblem video. So shout outs, we're going to be wrapping up the coverage of Fire Emblem. So look out for more videos throughout the week. Tomorrow morning, we're going to have a heating up Bandai Namco video, going over some of the cool Bandai Namco news, in addition to my thoughts and comments on Code Vein coming back as well. So look forward to that tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. That is 9 a.m. Eastern time, 6 a.m. PT, 9 a.m. Eastern time. And then we're also going to have a PE Live. The PE Live that we did for earlier today, that's already live on the channel. So you guys can check that out. That's up. And then also, oh gosh, already. And then also the PE Live, this PE Live that we're doing will be live later tonight as I wrap up everything. And then I'm going to sleep. I don't think I'm going to be able to stream tonight, guys, just because I need to go to sleep. And then I need to wake up tomorrow morning. No gym means streaming. So we could even do 2 bouts of streaming after the day and the night session because no gym tomorrow. So I need to go to sleep. And then I can wake up and I can get you guys a full day full of content and like Smash Brothers or maybe even Smash Brothers and Mario Kart. So we can get a full day of streaming and everything in, all the different content. But I do need to go to sleep for that because I'm old. All right, so let's go to get into the first donation here. Jumpman donated $1 through Streamlabs. Thank you so much, Jumpman. I appreciate that. And says, can you play Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne Staff Roll? Absolutely, I can play that for you. So let's go ahead and get that going. Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne Staff Roll. It's always funny when I hear people say, "Oh, they should port this Shin Megami Tensei game," or they should port. They haven't been porting anything, so it's. I don't think they're ever gonna port anything, man. Like this is how Atlas rolls, man. Speaking of staff roll, this is just how Atlas is, man. You can't. This is just what they do. All right, so this is Shin Megami Tensei Staff Roll. You guys let me know how it sounds. And Jumpman, we will get you up here as the top stream ninja. So let's go ahead and get you up here. Thank you for the donation, though. I appreciate that. I appreciate the dollar, my man. All right. Yo, what's up, Mav Intensifies? So Mav Intensifies, I heard that based on when you tagged me, so you went to somebody else's stream and you were bodying them in Smash? Is that what was going on? Can you clarify that for me while we get into the for the shout outs? All right, so let's see here. Sleep is overrated. Sleep is definitely not overrated. As a 30-year-old man, you know, going up in their 30s, definitely sleep is not overrated for your health. And for your longevity in terms of life, sleep is definitely not overrated. I know you're just joking, but no, it's not. You need sleep, dude. You need it. Jose Lopez, what's good? Out of Date Gamer Dorkman, what's good? Arash, what's up? Midas Magnazone, what's good, guys? If you want me to say hi to you, feel free to say hi in the chat. Let's see. Galaxy B, what's up, man? VC, Elite Ninja VC's here. Gunslinger, Elite Ninja Gunslinger's here as well. What's up, man? No gym, boys. I do every other day for the gym. I do every other day. Let's see here. Out of date gamer. Okay, I've been good, man. How are you? Artist Akira says, did somebody say Shin Megami Tensei? Yes, this is Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne Staff Roll. Daniel Crowder, what's up? Matthew Jenkins, how's it going? Rufu, shout out to Elite Ninja Rufu. Says cough 45. Oh, that might be a little loud. All right, how does it sound now, guys? 10th Gen, the big man, 10th Gen is here. What's good? Princess Lavinity, what's up? How's it going? Elite Ninja Dave Gaming is here. What's good? You guys, let me know how it is on the sound, please. Hector P, what's up, man? Thank you so much, man. I appreciate the support. I'm 40, so I can honestly say sleep is overrated. People don't need anywhere near the amount of sleep they get. That's, Philip, I don't know who's telling you that. I don't know why you're sitting here trying to say that sleep is overrated. It's really not. I mean, there's no doctor that will sit there, or there's no sleep expert or anybody to do with kinesiology, because I'm a kinesiologist myself, that sit there and says that sleep is overrated. Like, you're not a damn Solarian. You need 6 to 7. You need 6 to 8 hours of sleep every single night. If you do less than that, I mean, if you do less than that constantly, you're going to see the negative side effects. It's going to wear on your body, plain and simple. I mean, unless you can find me somebody that's ever going to sit here and say sleep is overrated. Please, I mean, come on, man. Come on, man. I didn't go to school for 4 years to sit here and try to act like sleep is definitely not overrated. You feel better. Your workouts are better. Your body digests better. I mean, you don't get as many like wrinkles if you're up all the time. Causes you to have wrinkles. I mean, there's just all sorts of issues that run into people who are sleep deprived. It is a bad thing. Sorry, man, you're not right. I mean, you're just not right. That's just not true. What you're saying is just not true. Sleep is very important, and there's not a single person with a shred of education in that area that would tell you that sleep is overrated. Not a single person. Now, oversleeping is a problem. Don't get me wrong. Oversleeping can be a problem. People that are lazy and they oversleep, yes. But to say sleep is overrated in general, that's just 100% false. It's you need it. You need it. So anyway, moving on. Let's see here. Moving on from that, you can say from personal experience, but you're not right. So, my personal experience as a kinesiologist is knowing that you're wrong. So it's okay. It's a little loud. All right. Let's see here. What's up, Deadlock 7? How's it going? Focus on me. What's good? When I sleep right, I lose weight. I mean, like I said, there's not a single person that I've ever went throughout college or anybody that I've spoken to, doctors, anything that anybody says sleep is overrated. Not a single person that I know with any shred of knowledge has ever said that. That is just a ignorant type of statement that's just perpetuated online with no evidence or backing to even back that up. There's nothing. Danny Ingram, what's good, man? Some dude, what's up? How's it going? Let's see. Steve Harvey says sleep is the weak or when the money is on the line. What? When the money's on the line? Sleep is for the weak? No. You need your sleep, guys. Don't be sleep deprived. Trust me. Steve Harvey's probably sleep like 9 hours a night. Let's see. Sometimes I oversleep myself. I don't really oversleep because my body's on a clock. So I always get around 6 to 8 hours of sleep. I rarely ever sleep 8 hours though. I usually get 6 to 7 hours of sleep because my body just, like I said, I'm usually awake when I'm asleep anyway. So it's not even really that big of a deal. And what I mean by that is like I'm conscious for most of the time. For hours at a time, I'll be actually knowing that I'm asleep and that I can tell myself if I wanted to, I can wake myself up. Or I can think about ideas for the show, but I'm basically like resting my body. But I'm asleep, but like I know that I'm asleep. I know that I'm dreaming. I'll do stupid stuff, like I'll start flying and be like, oh look, I'm in a dream flying. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll do stuff like that when I'm sleeping. So yeah, man. Let's see here. What's up, OJ? What's up, Tyler Hoos? What's good, man? Wave Symphony. Let's see here. MC says fix your online service. That has nothing to do with what we're talking about here. Am I Nintendo? I'm not Nintendo. Go over to Nintendo. Nintendo has a page that you go over there and tell them, I don't know why you're here telling what does that do here? I don't work for Nintendo. Let's see here. We're talking about Metroid and other things here. Technically it's not sleep you need. It's being in state of REM that is needed. Sleep is sleep. Daniel Crowder says, yes, sleep is important. I've had days during the late teens where I'd stay up, which is unfortunate. Had to help the fam out in those situations, getting the reasons why. Jeffrey Brent says, my grandfather ate 2 steaks and smoked a pack of Marlboro Reds and slept 3 hours a night and lived to the ripe age of 33. Yikes. If that's true, yikeroos on that one. But I'm sorry to hear about your grandpa or your grandfather. When it comes to that, that's very unfortunate. But yeah, I mean, if you live that type of life, obviously, you're not going to be around for too long. Rigo Romero with 2 $1 donations, which does make you, I guess, the top stream ninja. So shout outs, man. Thank you for the 2 $1 donations. I appreciate that, Rigo. And we'll go ahead and get your name up here on the leaderboard. Rigo Romero with the $2. I think you probably meant to do it both at one time. So we'll go ahead and get you up here on the top stream ninja. Tim, you said I missed your stream. Well, it's up live. You can watch it. What's up, Tim? We're able to figure out Charity's Assassin's Creed game or the Black Shadow Demon in the Cathedral? No, I wasn't. She said that she's gonna come back and let us know. So yeah. I mean, Metroid Prime games are realistic. All right, so there you go. Guns. Who did I miss? Did I miss anybody here in the chat? VC. Did I miss? No, I didn't miss. I said what up. Lou Silver. What's good, man? How's it going? Rufus. What's up? How's it going? Good to see you guys here. Let's see. Dustin G. What's good? Dustin G. How's it going? Midas Magazine. Skip It Productions. What's good, guys? Good to see you guys here. Good to see you guys here. Shout outs to everybody that's showing up to the stream. Appreciate that, guys. Hit that like button and also share the stream if you can. I don't know if I saw Party Man here. Was he here? I don't see him here yet. But if he's here, well, shout outs to Party Man. I don't know if he said hi yet or anything. Battlefront X is here. Arash is here as well. What's good, guys? Galaxy B. Shout outs. Shout outs to Galaxy B. All right. Alonzo Vines. Let's get Elite Ninja. Alonzo Vines is here. All right. Yeah. Party Man says, yes, I'm here. TCRX, what's good, man? You missed me. I was scrolling through. I was trying to find you, Party Man. I was like, I can't miss. I wasn't gonna start the topics until I got you because I knew you'd be here. So yeah, shout outs. Jose Lopez, what's good, man? Oasis Beyond, is Metroid Prime 4 confirmed? What do you mean is Metroid Prime if MP4 is confirmed? How is it not confirmed, Oasis Beyond? It's literally, they confirmed it in 2017, and then they had another video saying that the game was being handled by Retro Studios. So of course it's confirmed. Of course it's confirmed. All right, MC, you're going off topic here, so we're just gonna go ahead and hit you with the timeout. All right, so MC, hopefully you can just watch the stream. I'm not sure if you're new to the streams or not, but just coming here and complaining about things, that's not the type of stream this is. Feel free to watch, and if you don't like the style of how we're doing with the streams, feel free to exit the premises. But you're just blurting out random things here, so it's okay. It's okay, man. Calm down, get a profile picture, then maybe come back later. All right. So no, he's not done. I just timed him out for 300 seconds, so he'll be back in a bit if he wants to. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to the topics here, guys. We're talking about Metroid Prime 4. Metroid Prime 4, if you guys have hopes for this game. Now, I've talked about my hopes for Metroid Prime 4, and they've been somewhat controversial for a lot of people out there, because a lot of people, don't want to have Metroid Prime be the way that I want it to be. But hey, I'll talk about it. Shout outs to Tim W with a $1.99 donation through Super Chat. And he says, can you play World of Dark from Smash Ultimate OST? Absolutely. That's actually a fantastic track. Thank you for requesting that one, Tim W. I appreciate that. However, Elite Ninjas have to use Streamlabs. That's the thing. No, I'm joking. But it would be great if you did. Shout outs to Tim W, man. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate that. Smash. Why am I playing deep? Smash Ultimate. Alright, this is a good theme. This is a really good theme. I like it. Alright, let me know how it sounds, guys. Is it too loud? Not loud enough? Let me know in the chat. Alright, so here's the thing, guys. Here's what I would like for Metroid Prime 4. I want Samus to be an actual bounty hunter. Have you guys heard me say that before? I want Samus to actually be a bounty hunter. I want there to actually be, like, reasons to kill enemies outside of they're in front of me. I want there to be weapons, like multiple different equipment and pieces that you can get. I want there to be, like, bounty hunts. I want the game to be epic in nature. I don't want it to be, like, just so dry. Sometimes Metroid Prime just feels a bit dry at times. Like, there's not, like, you kill an enemy for what? A missile recharge? You kill an enemy for a health pickup? There seems like there's no purpose in killing the enemies in the game outside of to heal yourself if you suck, or if you got hit, or if you use too many missiles. That's the issue that I have with enemies in Metroid Prime. It's like, can I just avoid all of them? What's the point? If I get all the health tanks, if I get all the missile expansions, what's the point of fighting these enemies in the game outside of the game is making you fight them? So that's the only thing that I'd like to see for Metroid Prime, is I'd like to see them actually make some more depth within the combat. I'm not a huge fan of first person in general. I would personally like to see like a kind of like a Resident Evil 4 type of zoomed in Metroid Prime game, but I guess that's not Metroid Prime, right? But I would personally like to see that, but many people like first-person Metroid, but I don't like first-person games in general. So basically, some of what you're saying is that you want a backstory or why you're doing what you're doing. No, not necessarily a backstory. I already know why Samus is doing what she's doing. What I want is some more depth within the combat of the game. The combat in the game is like when you beat an enemy, there's literally no, like satisfaction after you beat an enemy in the game, because once you beat an enemy, there's two things that are going to happen. Either you get nothing for beating an enemy in the game, or you get like a floating purple orb that heals your health. But if you're already at full health, then it doesn't matter. Or if it's inconsequential, like, okay, well, I still have like 15 energy tanks, like what do I need this little piece of purple health for? Or you get like a missile recharge, and the whole point is like, okay, well, now I have like 5 billion missiles, but it's like, what does 5 billion missiles do? Like, you don't even need all that, you know what I'm saying, to beat the game. So my problem with the combat is that it just seems like you're collecting stuff just to collect it. You don't need all the energy tanks that you need in it. Like, there's no need to have all the energy tanks in the Metroid Prime. The game isn't easy, but it's not hard. Like, you don't need 5 billion energy tanks. You know, you don't need 10 billion missiles. Like, that's what they do in these games. They make you collect all this stuff. You don't need half of it. So my request is to make the combat and make the upgrades more meaningful in the game. Like, you don't need half the stuff that you collect in the game. I mean, we've seen speedrunners go through these games like nothing. You really don't. The patterns in the game are the patterns. Metroid Prime isn't a super hard game. Metroid Prime 2 is a little bit harder, but that's because the game handicaps you in terms of like the dark world and getting your energy zapped and like, you know, stuff like that. Like, it does weirdo things, you know? And Metroid Prime 3 is easy. It's not a hard game either. So that's my request for it. Let's see. I would like Dead Space view, Metroid Prime, not horror, but definitely dark. Okay, I can see that. Party says, I'm personally used to the first person games like COD, but I wouldn't mind third person. I just want like I mean, if it's first person, that's fine. I'm obviously gonna play the game no matter what, you know. So it doesn't matter to me. I mean, at the end of the day, like whatever they do, I'm gonna buy. So whatever, you know. But I would just like to see. And thank you, Tim W. That was the Dark Realm from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Music. Great track. But I would just like to see a little bit more depth within the combat, just because like even like COD has like freaking like XP and up in the multiplayer, at least the single player. I hate the single players in COD. I always thought that they were pretty like not very good. But like the multiplayer has like the upgrades and like you get XP and you get different types of guns and attachments. Like there's actually some reason why you're even doing everything. So, let me read off some of the shout outs to Mav Intensifies and Nindy Gamer. Let me read off some of the stuff over here from Twitch Boys. I want there to be more meaningful rewards than suit upgrades and give you more regions to explore or missile packs. Yeah, I mean, I've never been a huge fan of missile packs. I mean, I've never been a huge fan of missile packs. I'll be honest, guys. Missile packs to me is just like, it's like, okay, great, missile packs, you know, like, but I mean, I've never been like, that's like the main thing. So, oh, collect all the missile packs, collect all the energy tanks. It's like, well, in Dragon's Dogma, I can just shoot as many arrows as I want. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, expansions and stuff are cool, but if the game isn't hard enough, or if there isn't enough things to supply that, like Metroid, like Super Metroid, for example, like you don't need 5 billion different, you don't need 500 missiles in the game. It's like, what's the point? You know, you don't need that. You can literally just run past enemies, or you can just, no boss needs 500 missiles in the game, but you can get it or whatever, or you can, like, you don't need it, but yet it's there, but you don't need it, you know? So I would like for them to do more meaningful upgrades to where, like, ones that you actually need. I mean, unless you're really bad at Super Metroid or really bad at the Metroid Prime games, then yeah, maybe you're going to need 5 billion missiles to shoot because you're going to miss every single shot, but there's a lock-on. So, I mean, what's the point of collecting so many missile tanks? I don't get it. What's the point of collecting so many energy? Like, the game isn't hard enough to supply you needing 5 million energy tanks, you know? Like, I don't understand that. Like, I would like for them to make some more meaningful stuff in the game, you know, upgrades in combat. That's it. I would like to see skill trees or choices of how to upgrade. Even Assassin's Creed has that now, and it's a lot better now, isn't it? Being able to flip between first and third person like Fallout 4, also submissions, etc. That's exactly what I want, dude. That's exactly what I want. I want to see some skill trees. I want to see some how you like progressing, how you upgrade. I want to see being able to between first and third person. That'd be great. submissions, like different regions. Yeah, that's all that stuff is great. I mean, I doubt they're gonna do that. I think they're gonna take the most basic. I think they're gonna take a really basic route with the game because it's Retro Studios. Retro Studios never makes anything more in depth. Retro Studios always makes really basic, clean games. They remind Retro Studios reminds me of like a super powered Shinin, like an actual. If Shinin was a big company, that's what Retro Studios would be. Retro Studios would be like, because like Shinin and Retro Studios games really remind me of each other. Nothing really wrong with them, but very basic in terms of what you do in the game. Like even like Donkey Kong, right? Like Donkey Kong, very basic, right? You just have very basic moves. Donkey Kong has all sorts of like they could make Donkey Kong into the coolest action 2D platformer, but Donkey Kong has very basic move set. You can't do a lot of like you can't punch with Donkey Kong. Like you can't do a lot of stuff that you can do like in Donkey Konga, like with the Jungle Beat ones, where you have an array of moves. You can't do that in Tropical Freeze. You can't do that in Returns. I mean, you can like blow on like a like you can go like that, and like you can ground pound, and you can jump on somebody's head, and you can roll. I mean, there's barely any moves in the game, you know. And then you can do like that super move, but and that's it. I mean, they didn't really advance it too far from what we've already seen. So that's what I've noticed with Retro Studios is that they take things that are really on the conservative side when it comes to actual like gameplay depth. They're usually very clean. No glitches in their game. Well, not no glitches, but very clean gameplay. You know, works well, smooth, controls are good, but like they're just like lack of depth within like characters, you know, and like what they do. So that's what I've noticed, and that's how Shinin's games are, just really basic, but really play well and good graphics, you know. All right, so let's see here. I want Metroid Prime 4 cross Warframe missions to be bounty hunters, stealth requirements, upgrades. I mean, I think a lot of us want that, but I just don't think that Retro Studios is going to take the time to make that style of game. Shout out next says it's more like Zelda. If you don't like all these hearts, they're just fine to collect them. Yeah, and that's the thing though. But that's what Breath of the Wild changed. Didn't Breath of the Wild change that? They said, okay, let's make the game a bit harder. Breath of the Wild isn't super hard, but it's by far the hardest Zelda game, you know, in the past, 10, 15 years or whatever the case is, or 20 years. It's easily the hardest Zelda game in a while. So they made it harder, and they even put in a master mode, so you're going to need those hearts. But even in the regular game, I mean, like there's times where you can get one-shotted. If you only have 3 hearts and you don't upgrade, you know, you can get one-shotted. But the thing about it is that you have to work for those hearts. You know, you have to go get them and work for them. So I think Breath of the Wild did a good thing, because it's like, okay, well, hey, there's places where you literally can get one-shotted on the normal mode of the game. Like we saw that, like with the Guardians, if you want to go fight them, bro, like if they hit you, you're dead. If you don't reflect that beam, you know, you're pretty much dead at the beginning of the game. And you can see them. I mean, heck, you guys saw my streams, or some of you guys have seen my streams where, yeah, I was dying, you know, at the beginning of the game. So that's the difference between Breath of the Wild. Like, and that's what I hated about previous Zelda games. It's like, they're not hard enough to where it even matters, but they're having you collect all this stuff. It's like, there's no point. But Breath of the Wild actually made it a point to get those, to seek out those shrines and to upgrade your stamina. I mean, you're going to need more stamina, right? Because there's towers that you can't get to unless you have more stamina. You're going to want to be able to climb more because there's certain areas that you want to get over to. Breath of the Wild did it right. They made the environment and the regions react to what you need. And I don't have a problem collecting heart pieces in Breath of the Wild and getting more stamina in Breath of the Wild, seeking out the shrines. Because I hate puzzles, but I don't have a problem seeking them out because you actually need that stuff in that game. In my opinion, you need it, you know? So there you go. Now let's see here. You can have 10 hearts and get one shot. Exactly. You can have 10 hearts and still get one-shotted. So you're going to need those upgrades. You're going to need that stamina. And that's not the case with Metroid Prime, guys. Can we be honest here? Let's just be honest here. You can't go so far into the game to where you're going to get one-shotted. Okay, that's not going to happen in Metroid Prime. If you neglect your missile tanks and all that, yeah, there's going to be times where you run out, but that's only if you're really trying to not explore. I mean, if you explore, you're going to have enough energy, you're going to have enough missiles to be just fine. You know, I mean, I beat Metroid Prime like when I wasn't a kid, but I wasn't like old. I think I was like 12 or 13 or something like that when I beat Metroid Prime. So it wasn't like I was even that great anyway at video gaming. So I don't know. That's just my thought process, at least. Realistically, Metroid Prime 4 needs to sell 10 million copies for Retro to have validated the 5 years off. I don't think it needs to sell 10 million copies. And they weren't 5 years off. They made Tropical Freeze. They made Returns. They made the port of that, and the port did really well. That was an in-house port, so they also helped out with Mario Kart 7. So I mean, I wouldn't say that it needs to sell 10 million. I don't think it needs to sell 10 million copies. So you want something like an RPG style menu? I would like some more RPG elements. Yeah, that'd be nice. Let's see here. OJ, sounds like you want to make Metroid Prime 4 an RPG. I would just like to have RPG elements. RPG elements. It doesn't have to be a hardcore RPG. Like Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Does anybody really consider that an RPG? Well, I guess some do. But a lot of people don't consider it. They consider it an action adventure game. But what can you do in that game? You can upgrade your armor, right? So you can get materials, you can get resources. So it gives you purpose to fighting the enemies. And look, the Zelda team literally said this. They're like, we need some purpose to actually fight. We need some purpose to our combat. Why do you fight enemies in Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild? Why do you fight them? Oh, because they drop materials. Why do they drop materials? Oh, because you can use those materials to upgrade. Why do you need to upgrade? Oh, because then when you upgrade, you have better abilities with your armor and all that, and it can help you do different things or help you have resistances or whatever the case is. There is a progression to Breath of the Wild that's clearly superior than what they've done before in the past. I mean, let's just be real here, guys. Legend of Zelda before in the past did not have this type of progression with the upgrading with that, and Breath of the Wild to me is the best progression, the best it gives you purpose to fight. Like even if you see like a little stupid bubble goblin or whatever, it's like, okay, well, or bokoblin or whatever, not bubble, bokoblin or whatever, you're gonna fight him, you're gonna get his materials, and you're gonna use those to upgrade, because you could never, there's so many different pieces of armor to upgrade and what you can do in that game. So that created purpose and created combat to be better. Otherwise, what do you do in Legend of Zelda, guys? You just run away, or you just leave them alone. You don't go fight random enemies out there. Why? What's the point? Unless you just want to. But there's really no point. You can just run away on your horse. There's no point in fighting the enemies, because what are they gonna do? Drop a rupee. Drop a bomb, drop some bombs. Okay, well, okay, maybe I need some bombs right now. Oh, let me go get a bomb expansion. Like, it's a little lame, dude. It's a little lame. Let's just be real here. So they reinvented Zelda, and I truly feel that it needed that reinvention to make combat meaningful. And my problem is that Metroid does not have super meaningful combat. The normal interactions that you have, pointless, dude. Unless you got bodied somewhere, unless you got hit a bunch of times and you need some health. Pointless enemies just coming out. Like half the time, like I said, you just run right past them. Just why even fight the enemies in Metroid Prime? Why? What do you need to? All you need is missile tanks, energy things, and just to get through the game. Atmosphere, right? Solve puzzles. But you don't even really, I mean, the enemies are just there to annoy you, to be honest. They're not there for you to actually do anything. None of the upgrades in the game come through that, with the exception of like a few. But I mean, like, it's just, I'm just not. I don't see where Metroid Prime, like, in terms of like fighting the enemies and everything, like they need to create some more purpose with it. That's what I'm trying to say. I've beat Metroid Prime 1 through 3. And I already said that Shadow of Nexus. I said that from the very beginning. Metroid Prime 2 does some stupid. I said that. I said Metroid Prime 2 does some stupid things because they make that game more difficult than it needs to be because of the whole Shadow and Light World or whatever, and zaps your health. I get it, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But the most of the fights in the game are still pointless. Okay, you need to defeat the enemies so your health doesn't run down. Oh, okay. Great, but it's a stupid mechanic of how they do it, and that's why they got rid of that dumb mechanic in Metroid Prime 3. They put in like the hyper mode, which is a lot more fun. So I mean, it's like, okay, you know. Let's see here. Would I like Dark Souls version of Metroid Prime? No, I don't want that. Let's see. Not to mention all the bosses that require you to hit like 30 missiles. There needs to be more meaningful weapons and MP. Okay, I agree. I agree. All of that needs a boost, guys. At the end of the day, even COD has RPG elements now. It certainly should be in Prime. Come on, Nintendo, do it. You know you want to. You're right. There has to be a purpose for fighting some enemies in Metroid Prime. I agree with you. But like, can anybody tell me the purpose of fighting regular enemies in I mean, maybe I'm missing something because I played the games a long time ago. But what is the purpose of actually fighting regular enemies? If your health is perfect, if your health is 100%, right? If your health is full and your missile packs are full, what's the point of even fighting any enemies, like the regular enemies in the game? Outside of them just being there. Just so you can shoot them. There's literally no purpose in doing that. Like, and I know that's not necessarily, okay, I get it. A lot of games are like that. There's no purpose in them, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I would like there to be a little bit more purpose in the combat in the game. Like, there's always a purpose in every single enemy you defeat in Breath of the Wild. There's a purpose. Anytime you defeat an enemy, there's a 100% drop rate on enemies, which is amazing because I hate that in other RPGs. That's another great thing about Breath of the Wild that nobody says, but there's a 100% drop rate on enemies in Breath of the Wild. You're always going to get something. Nothing's worse than playing like an RPG or playing a game when you need when you're trying to get a drop rate or you're trying to get something and there's no actual freaking drop. Like it doesn't drop. And you're like, I gotta freaking farm this thing till it drops what I want it to drop. You know? Yo, shout outs, let's go. The Icarus is back. Welcome back, the Icarus, man. Welcome back. And with a $10 super chat donation to Icarus, that does make you the top stream ninja. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Sheik and Zelda look upon you, my boy. And here's what the Icarus has to say about this whole thing. Hopes for Metroid Prime 4. 1, more melee slash combat options. I agree. 2, keep Samus silent. I kind of want to hear Samus talk every now and then. But I don't necessarily disagree with that. But I mean, like, I kind of want to hear her talk. 3, upgradable beam weapons. Yes, 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 and another yes. Yes, yes, yes. 4, optional bosses. Yes, 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 yes. 5, more usage of Samus's gunship. Yes, Metroid Prime 3 had some amazing, well, not amazing, but had some pretty cool gunship parts where you kind of bomb some of the places. That's good. And 6, more freedom with exploration. Yes, those are all of those things would make Metroid Prime so much better. Guys, think about this. Think about how great Metroid Prime is without all that stuff. Imagine if they added that in there. Metroid Prime is amazing. And look, and I said this before Zelda, right? I said that they need to add all the things that was added to Breath of the Wild. I was saying that beforehand, and I had Zelda dudes coming at me back then. But all the stuff that they added to Breath of the Wild, I said that they needed to add it. All of the upgrades and enhancements and armor pieces that you can get, and purposeful combat, and adding more difficulty. All the stuff that I wanted to be in the next Legend of Zelda game was pretty much in there. I didn't ask them to put the breaking weapon mechanic, but I asked them to say, hey, can you give us like more weapons outside of the Master Sword? Like, I want to have a variety of weapons in the game, and no, not the gimmicky, oh, well, you get this weapon, oh, like the boomerang or like the hooks, like not stuff like that, but actual weapons that we can wield. Give us kind of like, what was it? Not Twilight Princess, Wind Waker, where you can pick up the enemies of the weapons, right? And everything that I asked for, pretty much they put in Breath of the Wild. So yes, all of these things would make Metroid Prime 4 freaking amazing. So thank you so much, the Icarus. I appreciate your comment, and I appreciate your $10 donation. That does make you the top stream ninja for the night. So you guys get some Sitting Guns emotes and everything for the Icarus, who definitely he supports the channel every now and then. So thank you, man. I appreciate that, and I really do appreciate your support. All right, so let's see here. Some dude says, honestly, if there was maybe some kind of system to upgrade suit defense and attack power and plasma beam, I'd be fine with that. I'd be fine with that too. As well. You kill them or they kill you. Or you can run past a lot of the enemies in Metroid Prime. Like, what are you talking about? You can just turn into a ball. You can just turn into a ball, roll, and just bam, right past most of the enemies. Unless, like, you run into sometimes, like, when you get to, like, a door, and the door won't open because it's loading the next environment, and you're like, oh, snap, these enemies are behind me, you know what I'm saying? Just because, you know, the limitations of the system, not necessarily because they wanted it to be like that, but because of the limitations of the system itself, because it has to load the next area, because it's not a true open world or open area game, like Xenoblade or, like, other games like that, so it's loading while the door just sits there and stays closed. So yeah, I mean, oh, you can just run right past them. Sometimes you have to kill them, but only because of the limitations of the hardware, not necessarily because they want it to be like that. Otherwise, you just run right past, boom, open the door, leave. You don't need to fight anybody. All right, so let's continue on here. Deadlock 7 says, even if they added a crafting element to the materials gained from enemies, that would be pretty cool. That would be dope. I'd be down with it. I'd be down with that. Legendary core crystal drop, OJ, bro. Oh my gosh. And that's the annoying thing about Xenoblade. Star Fox Cross Metroid. No Star Fox Cross anything. None of that. Dorkman says, what has Retro been working on prior to the pitch for Metroid Prime 4? Well, they ported over Tropical Freeze, so they're the ones who did that port, and we don't know what else they've been working on. We don't know what else. That's it. Just the port of Tropical Freeze. That's the only thing we know that we've been working on in the past, like 2 or 3 years. But they've probably been working on something else, but we don't know. If I knew, I would tell you. Deadlock 7 says, exactly, Prime is already awesome. Everything that they added to Zelda made it one of the greatest games ever. Nintendo should do that again. They wouldn't regret it. They won't regret it. If they do all the stuff that the Icarus is saying here and some of the stuff that we've been saying, I guarantee you Metroid Prime is a 7 million unit seller on the Switch. I think without the stuff, if it's as basic and dry as it is, I think it becomes it's like a maybe 5 million unit seller, maybe 4 million unit seller, somewhere in that range. But if they add in all of that and like they can market that to the, because like the reason why Breath of the Wild did so good is because that theme of the way that that type of Zelda game is marketable to the masses, right? There are so many people who never played Zelda games or who don't even care about Legend of Zelda that brought Breath of the Wild. It's pretty obvious that's the case because of the sales of Breath of the Wild. Zelda games don't sell like Breath of the Wild sells. And that's even dating back to Ocarina of Time, the greatest Zelda game at the time. You know what I'm saying? Like the Zelda of all Zeldas. Twilight, or what was it? The Super Nintendo one, Link to the Past. Zelda games don't sell like Breath of the Wild. Like no Zelda game. But the reason why it did is because it was a modern design. People looked at it and said, this is a modern Zelda. This is what you could market this to the masses. There are people who never played Zelda games, don't care, but bought Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild because of the way that it was, because of what you can do with it, because of the previews, because of what people were saying, because of the Switch hype. I mean, like without the upgrades that they did to Breath of the Wild in terms of combat and in terms of purpose and meaning and all that stuff like that, Breath of the Wild wouldn't have done as well as it did. If it was an old school traditional style Zelda, I don't think it would have done what it did. Like, you know, like restrictive dungeons where you're lost and all that stuff on there, no upgrades. Like if it was like that, I don't think it would have sold like the way that it did. But because you can sit there and you can freaking take a hang glider and fly out in a huge open world, it's so marketable. When you make games like that, it's so easy to market those games. If the game is high caliber, it's so easy. It's so easy to market games like that. Because let's look at Skyward Sword, for example, right? Skyward Sword, very segmented game. Not a lot of open areas, right? It's a very traditional Zelda game with some different tweaks thrown into there. But in terms of like dungeon layout and stuff like that, it changes things up just a bit, right? But that game is really, it was just harder to market. It was on the Wii, so obviously, so it was on the way out. But I think that the game wasn't as marketable as, like, let's say a Twilight Princess, which had more open-ended areas, right? And then where you had dungeons to where you go in from there. So I don't think that the traditional style of Zelda really ever needs to come back unless they're doing a remake of something. Unless they're doing remakes, I think that really should just be that. But going forward, if you want to see the explosive sales of Breath of the Wild, you've got to make sure that it can be marketable to the masses, yet still satisfy the core. So adding in some dungeons tucked away inside the open world, that's great, that are meaningful, you know, but don't ever change the design back to how it was. You know, don't ever do that or you will lose sales, plain and simple. Link's Awakening isn't going to sell anywhere near as much as Breath of the Wild, you know? And even if they went back to the formula of how the older Zelda games were, I don't think it'd do as well as Breath of the Wild. You have returned? Nah, not really. You're actually banned. You're actually banned. Thank you, though. You can watch, though. Thank you for the view. You can watch. You just can't talk. So, no, you've not returned. But thank you, man. I appreciate you being here tonight. Appreciate it. Matthew Campos with the $2 donation and says, can you play Metroid Prime Talon Overworld main? Absolutely, we can do that for you. You're not, I mean, let me tell you guys real quick the reason why he's banned. He's not here to have a good conversation. He's not here to have a discussion. He's here to troll and try to stand out, you know, and try to everything, you know. He's just here to, because he's probably just a kid. So he's just here to troll. So that's okay. No offense, but you're not an elite ninja. You're not an elite ninja. You don't exude the essence. You don't exude the soul of player essence, like the quality of users that we have here. So unfortunately, we're kicking you out of we're kicking you out, man. We're kicking you out. Sorry, man. But thank you, but no thank you. Have a nice day. Hopefully, or have a nice evening, but you're banned. Sorry, man. But you're feel free to watch, though. Feel free to watch, MC. Thank you for coming out. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so moving on here. Let's go ahead and get this Metroid Prime. Metroid Prime Talon Overworld music. Thank you so much, Matthew Campos. I appreciate the $2 donation. I really do. All right. All right, let me know how it sounds, guys. I'll let you guys know when we can ask random questions. We're still talking about Metroid Prime, guys. Our TCRX says, I'd like them to just add old dungeons and keep all the modern open areas. Yeah, that's what they can do. They can just add some dungeons into the open world. That would be an easy fix, you know. But then again, you don't want to make these dungeons so big and crazy to where you're just inside the dungeons more than you are actually exploring the open world. So they have to be careful with it. I don't want them to add a bunch of dungeons that you have to go into, because that type of game design, to me, like dungeons and getting lost and constant puzzles, man. Like, I mean, I know you guys like that about Zelda, but I really dislike that about being like puzzles all day, man, where I'm just sitting there puzzles all day. Now, if they make the enemies in there like rare enemies to where you can get some dope weapons if you solve this puzzle, then okay, sign me up for that. But half the time you're doing puzzles just to do puzzles. That's the problem with Zelda dungeons. You're doing them, and yeah, you get a weapon, right? You get like the boomerang that you use to defeat the enemy and all that, and that's great. But at the end of the day, I just felt like it was just too predictable. Okay, you use this weapon to do this, and this is what you get from doing this. You know, they need to add some better rewards. Like, if you're gonna put dungeons back in the game, I need some rare drops. I need some rare weapons. I need like a secret boss. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need some content in there. I don't want dungeons and puzzles just because. You know, I need some rewards and benefits for doing this stupid puzzle. You know? Like a shrine, I get this thing for doing a puzzle, and then if I get 4 of them, even though I don't like doing shrines in Breath of the Wild, if I get 4 of them, I get health, and I need that, or I get this or that, you know. So yeah, you unbanned. That was my grandmother, bruh. That was not your grandmother. That was not your grandmother. Hopefully Nintendo has taken note of what made Breath of the Wild so big, and that one of the reasons why they restarted Metroid Prime. That was my hope. You know what the funny thing is? Dude, I think they were doing that with Bandai Namco. They were making Metroid Prime Breath of the Wild, or they were making an RPG game. And I think now this might have reversed the thing for Metroid Prime. I think now the game might have went back to being more of the basic. I think that's what they were going for, but it didn't work. I honestly feel that's what they were going for. Maybe not like a complete like Breath of the Wild, but they're making it more RPG, maybe actiony, kind of like an evolved Metroid Other M, but like first person or something like that. And I think that they might have revoked that and went back to how Metroid Prime was on the GameCube. So I think that could be it, dude. So you want Metroid to be kind of like Warframe? I wouldn't mind it being a little bit more like Warframe, yeah. Let's see here. You fight enemies so you have something to do while the next room loads. I know. You go shoot the door, and then you just go fight enemies in the meantime. So let's see here. All right, yo. Okay, we got a brand new pledge. Jeremy with the $10 Joan in tier pledge via Patreon. Thank you so much, Jeremy, and welcome to the elite of the elite ninja village. Thank you so much, Jeremy. I appreciate that. The soul of pirate burns within you, my man. Thank you so much for supporting us here on Patreon. Remember, we do have an exclusive Discord that gets you into Super Smash Bros. Ultimate matches, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and more this year. Hopefully some Fire Emblem has some like co-op in there or something like that, or some like competitive. Ooh, we're gonna get down in some Fire Emblem as well, if they have it. We'll have to wait and see. But anyway, thank you so much, Jeremy. I appreciate that. And yeah, feel free to, like I said, sign up on the Discord. If the link doesn't work, let me know. I can send you a new link, or I can just post a fresh link on the Patreon for you, my man. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. So let's move on here. All right, says, I hear you. The big dungeons should be like a rune trial in 2016 Doom, or a secret area in Bayonetta 2. Exactly, yeah, secret, yes, exactly. My problem with Zelda dungeons sometimes, man, is like I remember there was a time, man, like I got through a Zelda, like I think it was, what was it? Like, I forgot what game it was. I think Twilight Princess has some dungeons where you go into and you do the dungeons and you get like a silver rupee. Oh, well, wait a minute. Hold up. I just beat this dungeon, or I just beat this little area, and what do I get? I get a silver rupee, and like I don't even need it, you know? So yeah. Yo, shout outs to Andy Ackerman, my boy. Andy, what's good, man? He says, listening, can't chat, rock on. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate the $2 donation, Andy. Thank you. Shadow Nexus says, I really don't like RPGs. Why don't you like RPGs? Shadow Nexus, why don't you like RPGs? Tim W says, I'm confident Metroid Prime 4 will be a big AAA game, especially since the rumored Namco Bandai didn't do justice on whatever Nintendo was unhappy with. Must have been a basic game. I don't know if it was a basic game. I just think that it wasn't good. I think that they were just the controls probably weren't good. It wasn't turning out to be a good game. I don't think it was basic. I think it just wasn't good. It wasn't good, or it wasn't good enough for the name of Metroid Prime 4. So yeah, I think that's really what it comes down to. All right, so I think we should move on to the next topic, shall we? Yo, what's up, Geronimo? What's up, J2 Blue? How you guys doing today? Good to see you guys here. Good to see you guys here. Did I miss anybody's comments on Metroid? If that's cool, if you guys have comments on Metroid, that's fine. Yo, what is this? Yo, shoutouts, let's go. My camera's autofocusing. Yo, we got a brand new member. Greg J989. Thank you so much for joining the elite Ninja Village here on Player Essence. Remember, that does get you access now to 15 emotes. We're trying to get to 165, so we're very close to our membership goal. So thank you so much. Appreciate that. Also, that gets you into our exclusive Discord where you can play Super Smash Brothers, Mario Kart, and other games against the Elite Ninjas and myself. So if you want to get better at Smash Brothers, this is definitely a place to be. If you want to have some fun with Mario Kart or other games coming out, definitely awesome stuff. So thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Yo, Elite Ninja in the chat, you guys know what to do. Hit them up with those emotes, those Sharingans, and everything like that. So thank you, man. Thank you so much. Earning them Sharingans. Let's go. Thank you, Greg. Appreciate that. All right, man. That puts us, we're 4 away from our goal. So shout outs, man. Greg is my grandfather. Big shout outs. Thanks, OJ. Everybody is your family. Anybody that does anything here on the channel, that's your grandmother, your aunt, your uncle, cousin, whatever the case is. Let's see here. At the very least, Metroid can do something akin to hero mode in Skyward Sword, where they get rid of health pickups and make the player focus on means of restoring health. Okay. So shout outs, Greg, man. I appreciate the support tonight, guys. Thank you. One Patreon, also a brand new member here. Thank you, guys. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to the next topic here, shall we? We have retro revivals. So this is always a great topic. I love talking about this. So guys, what game, at least 10 to 15 years plus older now, that needs to be brought back on the Nintendo Switch or just brought back in some form? Earlier today, we did basically hidden gems, and you guys had so many cool games. I actually picked up some of the games that you guys request or that you guys suggested, or you guys said it was like a hidden gem. So I'll look forward to some of that. Probably have some Dragon Quest Heroes 2 gameplay on the channel this Friday or this weekend. And I'm looking on getting the Shiren the Wanderer game. I'm looking on getting that game as well. So yeah. So what are some retro games that need to be revived in the modern day? Not the same game just remade, but actual retro revival. Bring the game back, put some modern graphics on there, put some cool stuff to where it can be shown off to the new audience. I mean, we've seen stuff like Kid Icarus, right? That was a modern revival of a classic franchise, and it worked out beautifully. So what other games you guys think could come back? Let's hear it, guys. Let's hear it. Let's hear what game and why. What game and why. Don't be lazy and just put the game, guys. Dang it. I should have said that before you guys just started putting games. What game and why? Why should it be brought back? What makes this, or what would you do to the game? I know that's going to take a little bit more effort, guys. Sometimes you guys want to, just type out something, but let's hear why it would be a good idea to bring it back. All right, so let's keep it going here. Jet Moto. So I've played Jet Moto, so I know why you would want that back. So you don't got to explain, but yeah. F-Zero. Everybody wants F-Zero. K19. Shout out to leading to K19. It's this chameleon twist for Jordan. Yes, seriously, Jordan. All right. Shout outs to Abaddon with the $2 donation. It says pizza fund, music request, Xenosaga 3 Battle for Your Soul. So yeah, I don't eat pizza anywhere near as much as I used to eat pizza because of my diet. But I'm probably going to be getting pizza this weekend. So yeah, it's going straight to the pizza fund. But yeah, I don't buy and I don't eat pizza anywhere near as much because I needed to cut some calories. And pizza was one of the things that had to be cut like regularly, right? So now I only eat pizza maybe once a month. Before I used to eat pizza maybe 3 times a month. So yeah, pizza fun, definitely. I don't think I've even had a pizza in the last month and a half or so. It's been a little bit since I've had some pizza. Anyway. Either way, yo, what's up, Jazzy? How's it going? Thank you, Abaddon. Thank you for the $2 donation, though. I appreciate that. And let's go ahead and get your music going here right away. And by the way, Abaddon, anytime that you want to be on the podcast, just hit me up. Just DM me, man. I don't really tell people, like, reach out to people to tell them to be on the podcast. They kind of just ask me. So if you ever want to be on, I know, like I said, you're busy. You have your own content and stuff. But if you ever have time to come on the podcast, yeah, just hit me up. Let me know that you want to come on, dude. And you're good. Xenosaga 3, Battle for Your Soul. Battle for Your Soul. All right, this is a great game, by the way, Xenosaga. Let me know how it sounds, guys. Let me know how it sounds. Duck Hunt? All right, let's continue on here. Legend of Dragoon, Volcano, Double Slash, F-Zero, because I think it would be beautiful with modern graphics, plus F-Zero is really fun. All right. I love a 3D Star Tropics game, same exploration and dungeons-like areas. Okay. DJ Ashley says, Contra, everyone loved the game. Just add a cool story mode and other stuff. You know what? There is actually a modern revival of Contra. I think it's called Hard Corps on the PS3. But there is really kind of like a modern Contra that you can play on your PS3. I think it's called Hard Corps. I think it's called Hard Corps. Bring back Star Tropics. Okay, Star Tropics for sure. Yo, what's up, TG? Golden Sun. Can explore and add lore equals sequels. Modernize it with online multiplayer. Yes, Golden Sun would be really cool. Golden Sun would be really cool. Gunslinger says, would a new Ice Climbers game work, or that just pretty much dead? I don't know, man. I think if you're gonna do Ice Climbers, you'd have to make it into a 2D. I'd like it to be like a 2D action platformer. So I mean, they can do that. Okay. Hard Corps is pronounced hardcore. Okay, there you go. Hard Corps is pronounced hardcore. So yeah, there you go. That game on the PS3, I have it. It's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good. It's a play on the words. Yeah, there you go. My bad. I always called it hardcore, but yeah, you're right. It is called hardcore. Project X Zone. It says, I feel that had so much more potential, and it'd be interesting seeing it as a console experience. Yeah, I think Project X Zone had some more potential that it could do. Absolutely. Final Fantasy Tactics needs a revival, honestly. You know what? The producer of Final Fantasy Tactics said that before he dies, he wants to make another one. So, excuse me, so I'm going to have a video on that sometime this week. Let's see here. What else do you guys have to say? Mech Assault, because it would continue the Xbox invasion into Switch. All right, nice. Clash of Ninja series. Yes, the Clash of Ninja series needs to come back. All right, guys, give me 1 second. I'm gonna go grab something to drink because I'm getting kind of thirsty. I'm talking a lot, so give me 1 second. Chair essence. No chair essence emote. Need an iced tea emote. We definitely need an iced tea emote. We definitely need one of those. Oh snap! Yo! We got a Toby Blaster! Let's go! Yo, Jay Davy! Johnny on the spot as soon as I come back. Let's go. Thank you so much, Jay Davy, with the $20 donation. Swooping in through like the Hokage. The Yellow Flash supporting the Ninja Village with a $20 donation. Thank you so... Oh, what the hell? Jay Davy. That does make you the top stream ninja. And thank you so much for your contribution tonight, man. I really do appreciate that to the Ninja War Funds. Jay Davy says, keep up the good work, OJ. I like watching your video at work during my break. Can you play Persona 5 when Mother was there? Absolutely. Thank you so much, Jay Davy. And I think you're an elite ninja as well. So thank you so much, man. Really do appreciate that. You guys give some love, give some emotes, give some Sharingans for the first Toby Blaster of the stream. My boy Jay Davy. And thank you once again for using Streamlabs, man. I appreciate that. Get the cool graphic that comes up. It's always fun to say, Toby Blaster! So Jay Davy, you are top stream ninja for the night, man. Also stream boss as well, so shout outs. All right, and I think we have one more member here. So yeah, dude, thank you guys so much for the support, man. This is awesome. All right. Let's go ahead and get your music going here. You said Persona 5. This is a great song. Persona 5. When My Mother Was There. This is a good song. I like this song. Yo, shoutouts. Thank you so much, Fire. Appreciate that, man. Okay, let me know how it sounds, guys. I'm doing good, TG. How are you? Let's see here. So let's see some of these retro revivals you guys talking about. Jeffrey Burns says a 3D action platformer, Adventure Island. Okay, sounds good. Paypal Purple says, I was going to say Golden Sun, make it an action RPG. I wouldn't mind it being an action RPG or a turn-based. At this point, I'm desperate. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't care. Action RPG, turn-based RPG, just bring Golden Sun back. Jade says Golden Sun needs a comeback. It does, dude. It really does. Alonzo Vine says Star Tropics. That game was underrated and deserves a second chance. Yeah. Cherry Essence, PogChamp. Let's see here. Deadlock 7 says, I'd like to see a new Soul Reaver. More RPG elements, upgrades, like lots of exploring, kind of like Darksiders. Okay. Wave Symphony says, the Go Ackman Games has artwork by Akira Toriyama and was based on his manga. Okay, there you go. Toby. I'm doing good. I'm doing good, TG. I would like to see Dark Cloud at some point. Yeah, Dark Cloud would be nice. I would really like Dark Cloud. We talked about that earlier, and like the hidden gems. We talked about Dark Cloud. Cubert, Frogger. Yo, what's up, Golden Oracle? How's it going today, my boy? How's the music, guys? Is the music okay? Too loud, not loud enough? Let me know in the chat. Shadow of Nexus says they need to remake or port Melee to the Switch. That's not happening because the game really just stands up to the test of time. They should make HD graphics and online play. It would be awesome. That's not gonna happen. I have enough information to tell you guys that a Melee HD will probably never happen, or it won't happen anytime in the near future. Until the Smash Brothers series is dead, that's when a Melee HD will happen. If Smash Brothers ever dies for one reason or another, then Melee HD might happen. We might see a Melee HD. But until Smash Brothers games absolutely dies or is dead, we will not see a Melee HD. You can already have a Melee HD, to be honest. Like, if you really want Melee HD, I mean, you can download it, you can play the 20XX pack, like, you can play the online net play, like, they already have all that, to be honest. I mean, if you just want to be, I mean, I know you want to play officially on your Switch, but, like, it's just not happening. Melee's not happening, man. I mean, it's just not, which is unfortunate. Thank you, Trap Lord Hugh, I appreciate that. We talk about HD remakes or series revivals that have been dead. But yeah, that have been dead. So guys, like 10 plus years, no new entries. For example, like Marvel Ultimate Alliance has been dead since 2008 or whatever, 2008, 2009. So we're talking about series that have been dead like 10 plus years. They haven't had a recent entry in a long time, right? So basically 10 years or more. We need to bring those, like, what games can we bring back? Or even a game like Kid Icarus, right? We haven't seen a new entry since 2011. It's been kind of dead, right? Kid Icarus, the franchise has been dead because we've seen one new game in like the past like 20 years or something like that, you know? So yeah. Eternal Darkness then? Yes, Eternal Darkness needs to come back. NBA Jam is interesting because NBA Jam, wasn't there like an iOS game or something like that? I know there was a Xbox 360 game and like a Wii game, NBA Jam, which was actually okay. I actually played that game. It was good. Let's see here. Did your Prime 4 thoughts already get covered? Yeah, they did. If you want to hear my Prime 4 thoughts, because there was a lot, just rewind the stream if you want to rewind the stream. Alonzo says, bring back Kung Fu. I can use a good beat 'em up in this game on the Super Nintendo, on the NES. Kung Fu, I mean, Marvel Ultimate Alliance is already coming back, so I think that's a much superior type of beat 'em up thing like Kung Fu was back in the day. Let's see, I want Godhead on the Switch. Godhead needs to come back in general. I think Godhead in general needs to just come back. Streets, then Jam. NBA Street, then Jam. I think NBA Street needs to come back, yeah. The last NBA Street game that came out did really bad. It was called NBA Street Homecoming. And it just wasn't very good, though. To be honest, it wasn't really that good. It's like you dunk and like it says like your hometown. Like that's not like that's how they marketed the game. Hey, like you can play street ball, and when you dunk, like when you get a really cool dunk, it'll say your hometown. And I was just like, is that a feature? Like, are they really marketing the game on your hometown where you live? Like that was the marketing for the game was you're gonna get a cool dunk and it says your hometown in a flashy way. I was like, oh no, this is not good. The NBA street team was sitting there in the fire like the dog. Everything's fine when that game came out, because that game had a big marketing push and everything, but that was the hook of the game. Dunk, and your hometown comes in the background, or it says the name of your hometown. Azura's Wrath deserves another shot at success. The art assets of the characters are too good. Yeah, absolutely. Let's see here. SOCOM US Navy SEALs. That's a Sony franchise, so I don't know if that's ever going to come back. You know how Sony does with a lot of their franchises. Seems like SOCOM is dead, but we'll have to wait and see. So let's see here. NFL, NBA Street, not by EA would be sweet. Well, unfortunately, they own the IPs for both of those. So what can you do? You can't really do anything because they own it. So yeah. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. Bites and Kaitos, absolutely. Bots and Kaitos needs to come back, absolutely. Def Jam, I've never was really huge on Def Jam Vendetta, but I know a lot of people really liked it when I was in high school. No, that energy. No, that game does not need to come back. No, it does not. That game needs to stay dead. It's not even a good joke. Could they do another Parappa the Rapper? Or Parappa the Rapper? I would like another Parappa. I think Parappa's cool. He's actually one of my favorite Sony characters. He's really good in PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale too. But I don't know if they're ever gonna do another one. It's just a music. It's a music game where you press buttons, like you time buttons. I don't know if that's ever gonna come back normally. Maybe like mobile or something like that. Maybe like mobile phones. Maybe Sony says they're gonna get, hey, we're bringing back Parappa, like mobile phone game. Maybe that you can play it on your PS5 or whatever too, if you have it on the mobile game. I don't know, but I don't know if they're ever gonna bring back Parappa just because of the style of game that it is. I mean, like if they wanted to bring back Parappa, they would have done it already on the, like they never did it on the Vita, right? There was no Parappa game on the Vita. So if there's no Parappa game on the Vita, that's not good. If they didn't bring any Parappa game on the Vita, because that seems like the perfect system for Parappa, right? And they didn't bring it to the Vita. So how about the ones with you with Pro Controller functionality? Yeah, that would be nice. That'd be nice. Buck Bumble, yeah. X-Men Legends 3. X-Men Legends, well, we're already getting Marvel Ultimate Alliance, so there's no point in like X-Men Legends when you have Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Might as well just release DLC for like X-Men DLC. It's like, why only have X-Men when you can have Marvel with X-Men in there? So why only limit it to X-Men when you can have more than just X-Men? So I don't see them ever doing X-Men like an X-Men Legends. There's no need. Just continue Marvel Ultimate Alliance, and then if you want, like, add in extra X-Men, you know? Like, like if you want more X-Men, just add in more X-Men, you know? So let's see here. Bring back Green Dog. I don't even know what Green Dog is. My number one request, Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars Switch version can be Paper Mario graphics or add Luigi. Okay. Jet Force Gemini remake, that'd be cool, but I don't know if that's ever happening. I love a new 1080 snowboarding. Yes, a new 1080 snowboarding would be really cool. I'd be down for that. Yo, what's up, Five Nights at Freddy's? How you doing today, my boy? Good to see you here, like always. Good to see you here. X-Men are part. Yeah, but basically, Marigawa Link, what he's saying is that before Marvel Ultimate Alliance, there was a game precursor that called X-Men Legends and X-Men like Apocalypse or whatever, which was the same style of game, but it was just X-Men. So what I'm trying to say is that there's no point in bringing back the X-Men Legends series when you have just Marvel, where it has all the different characters from the Marvel universe. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just X-Men. But the games that came before it were the X-Men games. But there's no point now, in my opinion. There's no point because it's like, why have only X-Men when you can have Marvel? You know, when you can have all. Like, did you guys see the latest trailer? I mean, they have all these cool characters in the game. I think that's better than just X-Men, in my opinion. Maybe a new. We're not talking about new games, Gunslinger. We're talking about revivals. So, what would be a revival of a Superman game that you would want to see? That's a new game. That's not what we're talking about. Superman 64 remake. We don't need a Superman 64 remake. I don't know why. That'd be like the worst idea ever. Let's see. Do you think Retro could bring back Star Fox? Well, Star Fox got a recent entry though, so I mean, like, That's not really a retro revival. We're not talking about games that started out in retro. We're talking about games that have been dead. So dead games that have been like retro revivals of games that were actually dead or like haven't had an entry in a long time. Star Fox Zero just came out like a few years ago, like or 20 what was that 2015 or 2016, one of those two. So that's not really a revival when Star Fox Zero literally just like, and they released for the first time ever Star Fox 2. That's a brand new game. So Star Fox 2 came out with the Super Nintendo Classic, and we also had Star Fox Zero. So that's not really a revival, you know. Skies of Arcadia. Now that would be a revival. Skies of Arcadia would be a revival. I would like for them to bring that back. That's a fantastic game, and I've talked about that game multiple times on the channel. Multiple times. Yo, what's up, Juan? How you doing today, my boy? Good to see you here. What's up, Simply Chris? Mercenaries. Oh, I remember that game, Mercenaries. That was my beep. Hopefully another company can pick it up. Yeah, that was a game where anytime you blew something up or whatever, like you got money. I remember playing Mercenaries back in the day. It was kind of fun. Donkey Kong 64 for the Switch Online. That's not a retro revival, guys. We're talking about listen here, guys. Listen, you guys are getting a little bit willy-nilly with this here. We're talking about games that have been dead, right? And you want to bring them back with modern graphics, modern elements, new stuff added in. So think like Kid Icarus Uprising, right? Classic franchise, been dead for a long time. They brought it back. Think something like that. Don't think, oh, well, the same Donkey Kong 64 and then just making the same game for the Switch Online. Like, that's not a revival. That's just taking an old game and putting it on the Switch. That means we have, like, 5 billion revivals with all the Neo Geo games. Or anytime that they do, like, Ice Climbers, you know, is that a revival? That's not a revival. That's just the old game brought back on the Switch. So we're talking about revivals, guys, and actual, like, new enhancements, graphics, like, where they add stuff to it. Are you guys understanding what I'm trying to say here? And make me pull over just to say New Horizons and Brigadine. What is that? I hate to ask you more questions since you're driving, but what is that? Phantasy Star. Phantasy Star. The thing about Phantasy Star is that Phantasy Star is still around. So I think basically what you're trying to say is like the old school, like the actual RPG offline Phantasy Star. So yeah, that's kind of dead, right? I think they should bring back Advance Wars. That is a good option. Yes, Advance Wars has been dead since like what? 2005? When was the last Advance Wars? The one on the DS, right? There was no Advance Wars on the 3DS, which boggles my mind that there wasn't a single Advance Wars on the 3DS. So yeah, man, Advance Wars definitely needs to be back, man. I would love for that to be back. Wave Race Blue Storm remake would be sick. Graphics with insane 4K. How about a new Wave Race? Why Blue Storm? Just make a new Wave Race. But I don't know how would it be 4K? How would you get 4K graphics on the Wave Race is owned by Nintendo. Nintendo has no systems that can do 4K. So where do you get 4K graphics from? That's just like that's like saying like Wave Race like with like Oculus Vive VR or something. It's like, wait a minute, hold up. There's two different companies. Like, let's see here. Deadlock 7 says Time Splitters. THQ Nordic have that now. After all, could be the king of character shooters. I'd love to see Dino Crisis though. Dinosaurs are always fun. Dinosaurs. Like they need to do more dinosaur games. People always talk about Dino Crisis. I was never a big fan of Dino Crisis. I played it, but I was never a huge fan of Dino Crisis. I don't know why. GoldenEye is not coming back. 007 games, that's not really like a retro revival. Like 007, first of all, that's already been revived once, right? But they had to change it. So but like 007 games are still around, aren't they? Like, wait, what was the last 007 game? Wait, hold up. When was the last 007 game? Does anybody know? I lost track of when was the last one that we got? I don't remember. Spectrobes would be dope. That was a cool game. 1080 snowboarding, yeah. I know you said 1080 snowboarding. Yeah, that was a cool game. Nintendo had those like Nintendo had Wave Race, 1080 snowboarding. What else did they have? They used to have like some of these like kind of these cool games, you know. Brigadine PS1 Tactics style. Okay, Tactus style. Revive Turok, not just the N64 remastered. Yeah, okay. There was a 007 game on the Wii U. There was a 007 game on the Wii U. What was that game? It was. What else was it on? What was the last 007 game? Let me take a look. I think it was James Bond. Um, James James Bond Bloodstone. I think it was James Bond Bloodstone in 2010 was the last 007 game that I. There was the GoldenEye remake, the GoldenEye 007 game. That was also 2010. But that's just a remake. But the last new 007 game was 007 or was James Bond 007 Bloodstone for the PS3 360 and for the Nintendo DS. PS3 360, Microsoft Windows, and Nintendo DS. So there you go. Bloodstone. 007 Legends isn't GoldenEye game though. Yeah, it's not, but just those were the last ones. Silent Hill needs to come back. Yeah, Silent Hill would be dope. I think they did a Quantum of Solace, that reloaded thing. When was Quantum of Solace? Quantum of Solace, that was 2008. Yeah, 007 Quantum of Solace, that was 2008. Bloodstone came out in 2010. It was Daniel Craig though. They were both Daniel Craig. So yeah, there was that. 007 Legends Wii U 2012. But wasn't Legends wasn't that just like a remake of something? Okay, yeah, you're right. 007 Legends 2012. Yeah, you're right. That was the newest one. 007 Legends. Yeah, that game sucked too. That's a 26 average on Metacritic. It came out on the Wii U, PS3, 360, and Microsoft Windows. You're forgetting your most beloved game, Buck Bumble. No, we already talked about Buck Bumble. We already talked about Buck Bumble. Brigadine is amazing. It's a tactics RPG on the PS1. Only like 2 to 3,000 copies were printed, and it was published by Atlas. Wow, I never even knew that. That's cool. It's pretty cool. Magnus Glant says Ogre Battle. We need Square Enix to make a new one. That'd be nice. I like Ogre Battle. Alonzo Vine says, Paperboy, I want a 3D open world so I can ride on my bike and throw newspapers at the back of people's head. You know what? I think the problem with Paperboy is that no publisher will give the funds to make a Paperboy. You know, no publisher's gonna be like, all right, we're gonna make a game about a boy throwing papers into people's mailboxes, like and getting chased by dogs and all sorts of stupid stuff happening. Like, no developer's gonna give them the money to make that type of game. So if Paperboy ever came back, it would have to be something like Toe Jam and Earl. You know, like something like that, where they just like, you know, where it's like a Kickstarter, somebody buys the license or, you know, does something to where they can do it. But like a Paperboy, like with a full 3D world and open world, like I don't see them doing something like that unless it's like a Kickstarter or something like that. You know? No, they don't need to bring back Superman. No. Klonoa needs to come back. Absolutely. Klonoa needs to come back. I don't know when it will. The Mega Man X series, bro. Mega Man X has a very good chance, Matthew. Because the reason why Mega Man X has a good chance is because they said, well, never mind, I shouldn't say good chance. But I think Capcom, because Mega Man 11 did good, I think since Mega Man 11 did so good, I think that we could see Mega Man X. I think we could see Mega Man X come back in some way, shape, or form. Pocky and Rocky. Yeah, that was an interesting game back in the day. They made a game about a goose. Yeah, but it's an indie game though. You know what I'm saying? It's an indie game, and it's not like he said like a 3D open world Paperboy game. You know, like I don't think they're ever going to give them the money. Like nobody's going to give them the money to make a 3D open world Paperboy game. Untitled Goose Game is just like it's a closed off type of. I mean, it's not open world. It's an indie game. Obviously, it's not a high budget game. You know, but like if you want to do 3D open world Paperboy game, you're going to need some money for that. Deadlock 7 says they just need a Star Wars license away from EA so we could have a new Jedi Knight game. Do Breath of the Wild sort of. Oh, dude, freaking Breath of the Wild style Jedi game would be freaking dope, man. But we'll see about this new Jedi game that's coming out, right? Fallen Order. We'll see about. We'll see about how that game. It's coming out this year, and it's $49.99. So chances are it's probably going to be short. It's completely single player, so we'll see how they do this game. Okay, how about Star Wars KOTOR revival? Well, once again, KOTOR, that's a certain, it's Star Wars. We've already got Star Wars, but like a Star Wars RPG revival, I guess. That'd be dope. You know, I'd be down. But that's by BioWare, and BioWare is not the regular BioWare anymore. BioWare is clearly something different. There already is a new Leisure Suit Larry game. I think George is supposed to be playing that, right? On his channel. So there is a new Leisure Suit Larry game. It's called Leisure Suit Larry. What is it like? Wet dreams stay wetter or something, like wet dreams are wetter or something like that, man. It's some stupid name, but there already is a new Leisure Suit Larry game. Do you think Battalion Wars has a chance to come back? I don't think so, man. I don't think it does, to be honest, man. I don't know if that franchise will ever come back, but we'll have to wait and see. Breath of Fire definitely needs to come back, but who owns Breath of Fire? I think that's Capcom, isn't it? I think it's Capcom. Yeah, that's Capcom. Capcom. I think Breath of Fire is coming back on mobile, isn't it? Isn't it like a mobile Breath of Fire game coming out, or it's like already out, or something like that? Yeah, Breath of Fire. I would definitely love Battalion Wars, yeah, but I don't know if it's coming. Jade Empire needs to be released again. Jade Empire is dope, but once again, I don't know if that ever is gonna come back, man. Five Nights at Freddy says NFL Blitz. NFL Blitz was fun. Blitz was a cool game. That was like old school, Midway, right? But they're like dead, aren't they? So I don't even know who owns the NFL Blitz franchise. They have the Blitz the League, which was like freaking Playmakers, the show back in the day. And then that was the last time that we saw NFL Blitz, was Blitz the League, which was a good game. It was fun. I had it on PS2. I played the hell out of it. Even played online a little bit. It was a horrible connect. Man, people had really trash connections online. That game would be like, be like, stop. Oh my gosh. But used to like, people used to get hurt in that game, and then you can put them back in hurt. Like, people used to break your leg in that game. Hey, go in and go back in. Your leg is broken, but you can put them back in. Like, what? That game was absolutely crazy. But yeah, Blitz the League. That'd be dope. Bring back Blitz. A Rampage with Wreck-It Ralph? Rampage, let's go. Can Nintendo buy Chrono Trigger from Square? No. Chrono Trigger, like, Square Enix would not sell Chrono Trigger to Nintendo unless it was for an exorbitant amount of money. Exuberant amount of money. It would have to be a very, very, very large amount that they would sell Chrono Trigger for. More than what it's actually potentially worth because of the history of Chrono Trigger. So no, nobody would buy Chrono Trigger. Square Enix probably wouldn't sell Chrono Trigger because it would be overvalued because of the history of the game, and like there's no point in Square Enix selling Chrono Trigger. There's like, they wouldn't want to sell it because what if they want to use it someday? So yeah, it's just not gonna happen. If Nintendo wanted a new Chrono Trigger game, you know what they do? Hey, Square Enix, can we have a new Chrono Trigger game? We'll pay for the development of it. We'll do whatever we want. We'll get the team. Then Square Enix would say, okay, sure. If you want a new Chrono Trigger game, there's no need to buy the whole IP. Just buy a Chrono Trigger game. Get a team together. Give Square Enix money to make the game, or give them money to license it. And there you go. There's no need to buy the license. It's not food. It's not like you go and you buy a loaf of bread and you go home and eat it. There's no point. These are licenses. These are IPs. You don't need to buy it if you want to use it for like a game or two or whatever the case is. It's a license. It's like when you like a car. Do you need to buy a car? No, you don't need to buy a car. You can lease a car, you can rent a car, but you don't need to buy the car if you don't need the car all the time, you know? So I mean, there's no point. You don't need to buy. Like, not everybody needs to go out there and buy a brand new car. Like I said, you can lease a car, you can rent a car. You know, that's the reason why there's leasing, and that's the reason why there's renting cars. You don't need to buy it every single time. Like, anytime that you need to use a car, I need to go buy a car. You know, you don't need to buy the whole car. There's other options. Let's see here. Matthew Campos says, "What about Silent Hill?" Yeah, we talked about that. Silent Hill would be dope. That'd be a cool revival. Let's see here. All right, just buy Square Enix. You can't buy Square Enix either. Square Enix is too expensive. Disaster Day of Crisis HD on the Switch would sell millions. Maybe. Skies of Arcadia. Yeah, we talked about that already. Like, I think 3 or 4 people have already put down Skies of Arcadia. Absolutely, that'd be a great revival. Absolutely. Blades of Steel. That was an interesting game back in the day. Romancing Saga. That game is already. They've already done some re-releases of that. I think the Romancing Saga. So yeah, maybe that comes back one of these days. Maybe that comes back. Just buy Square Enix, dude. $1 billion. That's what I think Square Enix would sell for. 1 billion. Just all you need is a cool like 1 billion or two to buy Square Enix. Oh, and then you have to pay for all their overhead as well. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe a couple billion for Square Enix, a billion or two. Because Square Enix owns Final Fantasy. Square Enix owns Kingdom Hearts. Well, part ownership along with whatever. But Square Enix owns so many. They own Tomb Raider. They own so many IPs. Square Enix would be ridiculously expensive. Jumpmon says, I guess I ain't invited. Invited to what? What are you talking about, Jumpmon? What are you talking about? Maybe they'll bring back Landstalker, a real long shot on that one, or Ever Oasis. Maybe. Give Buck Bumble to Retro Studios. That's what we need. That's what we need. Buck Bumble to Retro Studios. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and move on to Q&A. If you guys have random questions, I've got answers for you guys. So go ahead and tag me at Player Essence or hashtag Player Essence, and I'll be more than happy. I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. I don't know if Gun will ever come back because there's already like Red Dead Redemption and all that. But yeah, we'll have to see. So what do you guys think? Once again, random questions. If you have more revivals, that's fine. But just tag me at Player Essence or hashtag Player Essence. I'll be more than happy to answer you guys' questions. The Nintendo sells the Mario franchise for $10, bruh. Legend of Gaia? You meant Illusion of Gaia? Or Legend of Gaia? Mario Kart Wii is still selling for 2019. What? It is. It is still selling in 2019. Bots and Kaitos. Yeah, we talked about that already. Wii Sports and rebanded package, updated graphics and new sports. Man, I don't know if they can ever go back to that whole Wii Sports thing, man. I'm not sure if I think that market might have been sailed. So, Sweetoken, okay. State of play tomorrow. Final Fantasy 7 Final Fantasy 7 Square Enix retweet. Is a remake reveal happening tomorrow? I don't know. It's only 10 minutes, so if it happens, it's gonna be a quick one. Because the main thing they're gonna be talking about is, I guess, the medieval game. Nintendo allows users to download the Kindle app on Switch. Do they? I don't know about that. I don't really care about Kindle app or anything like that. So if they do, I don't know anything about that. Let's see here. Speed Racer 2, spin, and spin would sell dozens. Yeah, it sells so much. It sells so much. It sells so much. Let's see. DMC 1 on Switch is digital only. I'm so choked. Oh, well, I mean, you can always buy it on the PS4, Xbox One if you want to buy it physical. Or the PS3 or the Xbox 360. Those systems all have it physical. Or you can just buy it digital if you want to play an old 2001 game. I don't know if you've ever played it, but Speed Racer on the Wii is a lot like F-Zero. We reacted to that game, and it looks stupid. Miragawa Link says, every generation of consoles, the winner is always the weakest console, so why do gamers still about power? Well, technically speaking, I guess this past generation, if the PS4 is the winner, that was the most powerful console in the 8th gen. So Illusion was right. Okay, I thought you meant Illusion of Gaia. Cool. Dorkman says, I would like to see Illusion of Gaia come back too. Dorkman says, I'm really excited about Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, but I'm hearing some mixed reviews. Would you recommend a pre-order of it? I played the game in terms of my own playthrough, and I like the game. So, I mean, obviously I like it, so I'd say yeah. But I mean, if you want to wait for reviews, wait for reviews. If you're going to let somebody else, factor in what you think about the game, not going off of what you feel yourself, in terms of what you see. I can't teach you guys game vision. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can look at a game and I can tell you, like, I'm going to like that game or I'm not going to like that game just by looking at it. I can't teach that to you guys. That's something that you guys got to do. So if you look at Bloodstained Ritual of the Night and if it looks like a game that looks fun to you to play, then get it. If it doesn't look fun to you, or if you feel that like somebody's going to tell you what to buy or not, then don't get it. You know what I'm saying? It's up to you guys. I have gameplay on my channel, so if you think it looks good from the gameplay or whatever the case is, feel free to get it. If it's not, it's all good. Then don't. Plain and simple, guys. Shout out to Joseph Phillips with the subscription. Thank you so much, Joseph Phillips. Appreciate that. Welcome to the Ninja Village of Player Essence. Everybody here, please welcome Joseph Phillips to the chat or to the channel. Not really. The Xbox is the most powerful. No, the Xbox at launch was not the most powerful. The Xbox at launch was underneath the PlayStation 4. The Xbox One X came out later, so that's a revision. We're talking about at the launch. We're not talking about revisions or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? We're not talking about that. We're talking about actual systems at launch in the 8th generation, not refreshes. You know, and the PS4 was the most powerful, and therefore it not refreshes. So we're talking about just the regular launches of the systems. No, do not feel free to harass me. What are you talking about? No doubt we need a revival of the revival of the fighting game that Cloud was in. No, we don't need a revival of that. Favorite From Software game? I'm not big on From Software, but if I had a favorite game from them, probably like Demon Souls or something like that, or Dark Souls. Demon Souls. Demon Souls or Bloodborne, one of those two. Deadlock7 says, ever played Cardinal Sin, OJ? Was a great little obscure PS1 fighter. Cool characters? Nah. I didn't play a lot of obscure PS1 games because I didn't have a PS1. Yo, what's up, Master Dragon? Thank you for the host, man. I appreciate that. Since there's no Sony at E3, how weird do you think it'll be without them? It won't be weird at all. I never like E3. I never like Sony's E3 presentations, so I won't be missing them. I thought Sony always won. Sony always wins, baby. They always do. That's why they won the 8th generation, right? Remember Me 2 is the next AAA Capcom game. Remember Me 2? Remember Me 2 isn't even real. Cardinal Sin Classic. Is it Kenyatta Ali? Okay. Maybe I'll have to check it out at some point. Sip Sony water. Sip that Sony water. Sony always wins, baby. Would like a 3D Castlevania to come back, so that'd be like Lords of Shadow, right? Well, I mean, there's Lords of have you played Lords of Shadow 1 and 2? Those are available for you to play. You can get them on PC for super cheap. You can get them on PS3 or Xbox. You can get it on PS3. You can get it on Xbox 360, and I think there's even backwards compatibility through Xbox One. I'm not 100% sure, but there are those 3 Castlevania games that are actually good. I like Castlevania Lords of Shadow. Not 2. 1's good though. Is Super Mario Sluggers ever coming back? Super Mario Sluggers. I think Super Mario Sluggers has a chance, but I think they're gonna do soccer first. They're gonna do strikers first before Sluggers. True new Red Faction. Okay, well, that's not fair though, because Red Faction Gorilla is still Red Faction, right? Because the thing about Red Faction was the destruction. And Red Faction Gorilla has you got a hammer, you can destroy. I mean, I don't understand why that's not a true Red Faction. Like, that's just the evolution of the franchise. And Red Faction Gorilla, then they had the other Red Faction game, Red Faction, I think like Armageddon or whatever, or what was the other Red Faction game? So, I mean, like, we out there, Red Faction out there. So, and I think the Red Faction Gorilla is coming to the Switch this July. Red Faction Gorilla this July. Fable would be a crazy. Well, Fable's been rumored to come back, so I think Fable's coming back. When will Microsoft win E3 if they announce a new Banjo and new Fable game? Not really. It's just Banjo and Fable. You know? I mean, maybe you'll win for some people, but not for me. It's a port, though. I know it is, but I'm just saying, like, we've gotten a couple different Red Faction games. I think 2012 was the last Red Faction game. But we've gotten some Red Faction games, but yes, you're right. It is a port, but I mean, there is some modern Red Faction games. So it's like, it's not like we haven't seen Red Faction in a modern setting, right? Red Faction Gorilla is a freaking open world third person. It's a great game, by the way. I played the game on the PS3. I like the game. It's really good. So I mean, that's already been modernized. Red Faction has already been modernized. Like, it's open world, it has destruction, there's online multiplayer. Like, it's already modern. And I know it's a port, and I know, like, maybe you've probably already played it, but if you haven't played it, that is a modern Red Faction game. They took what Red Faction was about on the PS2, which was destruction, like where you can destroy walls and all that. They made it open world. They gave you a bunch of missions. It's difficult. There's online multiplayer. It has a pretty good story there. I mean, like, I think it's pretty good. I think that's a modern revival of the Red Faction series, you know? And then the next game necessarily wasn't as good, but I mean, it's still there. They had another Red Faction after that. But wait a minute. Red Faction Gorilla is not a port. That was a new game when it launched. If you mean like port on the Switch, yes, that's a port of the 360 PS3 game. But I mean, like when it first launched, that was like a modern new game. I think it was 2009 when that game launched, Red Faction Guerrilla. So it's been a while, so I guess so. But then they had a game, I think in like 2012, which was like another Red Faction game, you know, which I played. So yeah. Sorry, I missed out like doing busy stuff. Can I ask random questions now? Oh my gosh, Arash. Yes, you can ask random questions, Arash. Yes, you can. Gunslinger says, would Mass Effect 4 ever happen? I think so at some point. Mass Effect 4 will happen, yeah. The remastered version is coming, isn't it? Yeah, I said July. Red Faction with the remastered edition is coming July for the Switch. I think it's like July. It's like early July that game's coming to the Switch. That's too funny, man. Oh my gosh. We need upcoming Battletoads on Switch? No, we don't. That's like saying we need the upcoming. That's like saying we need the upcoming Fire Emblem on Xbox One. That's not fair. Microsoft owns the IP to Battletoads. Why do we need the upcoming Battletoads on Switch? That's ridiculous. You know, they own the IP. That's a first party IP. We don't need it on there. That's like saying, okay, we need Fire Emblem on Xbox One, or we need Fire Emblem on PS4. You know, how's that fair? How's that fair to Microsoft? Yo, shout outs, man. Thank you so much. David Valdez says, giving you my free super chat. Thank you, David. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the free super chat. Thank you, man. John Duncan says, we need the next 3D Mario platform on cell phones. Exactly. That's what we need. We need it. It needs to happen. But Cuphead isn't a first party IP, though. Microsoft doesn't own the rights to Cuphead. They own the rights to Battletoads. They don't own the rights to Cuphead. I'm just saying, like, asking for IP like exclusives that are owned by Microsoft, saying that we need it on this platform. I mean, like I said, how would you feel if somebody said we need Mario on PS4? Is that fair? Nobody's gonna sit there and say that's fair. So I don't understand why I say we need Halo on Switch. Why do we need Halo on Switch? We need Gears of War on Switch. But no, we don't. That's a first party Microsoft IP. You can't expect that just because Cuphead's on there, or maybe they want to put another 2 games on there. That doesn't mean all of a sudden we need all their IPs on Nintendo systems. That's not fair. That's not fair. Now, if it comes, then it comes because they want to. But to say that we need it, like, oh, it's a necessity? No, it's not. We haven't even seen the Battletoads game. We don't even know what it looks like. We've literally seen nothing of Battletoads. How does it need to be on Switch? We've seen nothing on it, even on the Xbox. We've seen nothing. And maybe we'll see something at E3, but we haven't even seen the game yet. It's a first-party IP that we haven't even seen, but somebody's gonna come in here and say we need it on Switch. What kind of logic is that? We need Metroid Prime 4 on the Xbox One. We haven't seen it. It's an IP owned by Nintendo, but we need it. Oh, by the way, the Mario mashup pack is on Minecraft, is on Xbox. So there's Mario on Xbox in some regards. So that means, hey, anything can happen, right? Like, come on, man. Come on, that's not fair. Thank you though, David. I appreciate the donation, man. Who needs Gears of War or God of War? Gears of War? When you have modern combat. Well, there you go. We need energy. Nah, we don't need that fanfare. We don't need it. When Metroid Prime 4 comes out, do you think we can get a big physical collection of it, or is it going to be one game total? Bruh, you know what's so funny, Arash, is that you asked me about random questions during the topic of Metroid Prime 4. And then when we're in random questions, you ask about Metroid Prime 4, which you could have Arash never changed. Metroid Prime 4, do you think we can get a big physical collector's edition? Yeah, I think it's possible. I think it's I think it's possible. No, you're not in trouble. I just found that hilarious that you were asking me, can we ask random questions? When we're in the topic of Metroid Prime, you can ask questions about Metroid Prime. You know, like you could have asked that same question when you were asking me about questions. I don't know if you thought about it later. I just found it funny that you asked about Metroid Prime, but you were asking if we can ask random questions. But in the random questions segment, you asked about a topic that you could have already done. But oh, it's all good, dude. Um, but yeah, I think we can get a physical game. I think we can get a physical collector's edition. Yeah, I think it's possible. We'll have to just wait and see. Um, Irma, is it Irmagiz? How do you say the name? Do you know how to say the name? Golden Oracle? Irma? Irma? Oh my god! Oh my god! How do you say the name of this game, dude? I still don't know how to say the name of it. But no, you're not in trouble. Any thoughts on the Xbox S all digital? None. I have no reason to even care about that system. But I think I did a video on it already. So just yeah, I think if you want to hear more of my thoughts, I guess more of what I say. But it's just an all digital Xbox. Why the hell would anybody want that? I don't understand why you want to remove the Blu-ray in there and pay $250 to remove your Blu-ray player. That's the one cool thing about the X. That's one of the cool things about the Xbox One X. It's a freaking 4K Blu-ray player. Or the Xbox One S, sorry. And you want to remove it? Doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me at all. Maybe a Metroid Pro Controller too, hoping for a Fire Emblem one. Yes, I'd be down for a Fire Emblem Pro Controller. I'd be down for a Metroid Prime Pro Controller. I love themed Pro Controllers. I have this one, and I have the Super Smash Bros. Themed Pro Controller. I don't have the Splatoon Pro Controller just because I don't really like the Splatoon Pro Controller. But if they do Pro Controllers themed off of really cool games like Astral Chain and all that, I'll buy every single one of them. That's an easy way to get like $130 from me from your game, like Smash Brothers did. If you just make Pro Controllers and you bundle those in with those games, I'll pay up to, and you give us like a special edition, right? Like Smash Brothers, like a steel case and all that stuff. I'll pay up to $130 for the game. Because those Pro Controllers are dope. I still haven't even used my Smash Brothers Pro Controller. I haven't even used it once yet. I just used this Xenoblade Pro Controller. Just use this one. But I want to try it out. Maybe my Smash. It's still in the box. My Smash Brothers Pro Controller, still cleaned up in the box. My god, dude. I think you meant good dude. Imagine the collection of themed Pro Controllers, dude. I'd be down, man. I'm down. Boston lost the series to the Bucks. Kyrie Irving is going to the Lakers or Knicks. I'm calling it. I think he's gonna go to the Knicks with KD. I think that's what's going to happen. But we'll have to wait and see. Gunslinger says Persona 5 Scramble Pro Controller would be cool. A Persona 5 Pro Controller would be dope. Yeah, that would be dope. I'd be down. A Fire Emblem would be dope. I think we're going to get a Fire Emblem Pro Controller. I think we're going to get... They always do hardware-themed Fire Emblem stuff. For example, like Fire Emblem... well, not, they don't always. But there was a Fire Emblem 3DS. And there was... yeah, there was a Fire Emblem 3DS. So I'm hoping that we get some type of thing like that. So, Kart or Smash tonight? Probably not. Oh, actually, wait a minute. Hold up. Am I finished with my video? What time are we at? 8, 9. We'll probably do Kart or Smash tomorrow. Not tonight, just because I have to edit this video. I have to finish editing. I finished one. I have to finish this Labo video. So, probably no Kart or Smash tonight. Not tonight, but probably tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. Or maybe like one, maybe like one run through. Okay. How about this? We'll do one. I can go through the list once. So I can play till about maybe like 9 something. And then I gotta edit a Labo video and upload. So, okay. Yeah, we'll do, if you want to play Smash Brothers tonight, sign up on the, what's it called? On the Discord, and we can play one list through. One that's going through. So we'll play in about maybe 15 minutes. I gotta edit the Labo video. Yeah, man. We're gonna play Smash Brothers tonight. So if you guys want to play Smash, we're gonna go right into it. We're not really gonna take a break. I'm just gonna put up the break thing. We're gonna be just for a bit, and then we're gonna head right into Smash just so we can get that. Like I said, but I can only go through the list once though. Check out a game called Evoland 2. It's it's so good that it's like an RPG match with many genres and gameplay styles. It's really cool. I think that's on PC, isn't it? I think that's on PC. Is Fire Emblem 3DS good? Absolutely, it's good. Absolutely, David Valdez. Fire Emblem games are amazing. But there's 3 different Fire Emblem games on the 3DS. So, I mean, which one are you talking about? You're talking about Fire Emblem Echoes, Shadows of Valentia. That's the newest one. There's Fire Emblem Fates. There's Birthright and Conquest and Revelations. Those are actually 3 separate games. And then there's also Fire Emblem Awakening as well. So yeah. There's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Fire Emblem games on the 3DS. Do I ever play Ultimate locally? Yeah, I do play sometimes locally. Like once every 2 months. Once every month and a half to 2. Maybe I'll go to a local tournament. I never played Fire Emblem on my on 3DS, only on the GBA. Well, if you like Fire Emblem on the GBA, you should like the 3DS ones are really good. So you should check out Fire Emblem Awakening, or if not, just check out Fire Emblem. Just buy Fire Emblem 3 Houses, David. I think that should just be a game. I mean, don't even worry about the 3DS ones. Just like the new ones coming out on the Switch, if you have a Switch, David. The new one's coming out very soon, so just buy that one. You know. Just buy that one. I think you'll be good. You'll be good, dude. You'll be set. But if you have any questions about Fire Emblem, feel free to shoot those questions, and I'll be more than happy to answer them. Also, you can check out my videos that I've done. I've been doing Fire Emblem 3 Houses introductions and kind of like getting you guys used to the combat and kind of what's going down with Fire Emblem, kind of going over things. So check out those videos on the channel. They're already up. Can you please show us your Piranha Plant? I want to get good with him. Man, I really don't like using Piranha Plant, to be honest. Piranha Plant, I mean, he's okay, but I mean, yeah, maybe I can use Piranha Plant. Maybe I'll use him. Yeah, sure. Let's see here. But like, ever bring buds over to play your copy? I don't have any friends to bring over to play Smash Brothers. Simply Chris YT says, have you played Shakedown Hawaii? I'm enjoying it. The beep out of it. TF out of it. I haven't played it yet. A lot of people have been talking about it though. I'm on the final boss for Devil May Cry 3, then watching the anime, then playing 5. All right, there you go. We all have friends, OJ. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do I mean? I just told you I don't have any friends that play Smash Brothers that I can bring over physically to the house. I don't have any friends. I used to, not anymore. I don't have any friends in real life, like normal friends that I can bring over here. They all moved out of town or stopped talking to me, so I don't have any friends. So yeah. Damn, that sucks. No, I'm actually fine. I'm actually fine, to be honest. If you want me to be completely honest, I'm actually fine. You guys are my friends. I have online friends, and I have other people that I can talk to. The older you get, the more you realize that you don't really need friends like that in real life. You just need people that you can depend on. I can depend more on people here in the chat than I can depend on somebody in real life. Like here with me. So, you guys are my friends. If we only met in real life, we would play Smash most of the time offline. Yeah, exactly. Just, you guys are my friends. Because you guys are here. You guys help out. You guys are my friends. Let's see, friends. How many of us have them? A lot of people think that they have friends, and then when you need something, or when something happens, those people they don't show up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you sit there and say, "Oh yeah, I'm your friend," but then when something happens, or when you invite them to something, where are they at? Nowhere to be found. A lot of people don't really have friends. A lot of people do, but a lot of people don't. That's what I realized. I know, seriously, they freaking do the Toby. They do the Toby. They disappear when you need them. Or if you text them and they don't feel like talking to you, a lot of them just don't text back. Like, there's been times where I've texted my friend like, "Hey man, I'm going to be doing like a live stream or whatever the case is," and they don't even text back. So it's like, what's the point? What's the point? Exactly. People are selfish, expect to stay alone. Sorry, but it's the truth. The family in the village over friends any day. Exactly. People here. That's what the village is about. All right, guys. We're gonna go ahead and we're going to wrap up the normal section. I'm gonna hop right into playing games online. So this is gonna be quick. This is gonna be just weird because it's gonna go straight into just playing games online. So thank you guys so much for watching that segment. We're gonna go right into online play with Super Smash Brothers. So don't go anywhere, guys, because I'm actually not gonna be going anywhere. I'm just gonna switch right over to it. So let's go ahead and move right over. to Smash Brothers. So don't go anywhere, guys. I need 140 people to stay here and watch me play Smash Brothers, because you guys never watch me play. We only have like 50 people here. So stay here and watch me play Smash Brothers, damn it. Stay here and watch me play Smash Brothers. I command you to do so. No, you guys don't have to. But if you want to, stay here. All right. Let's see. All right. So... all right, here we go. All right. This is the smoothest transition that we've ever had. Smoothest transition ever. Bam, we right into it. We don't even have to wait. You guys can just get right into it. This is your opportunity for all you guys that aren't good at Smash Brothers. This is your opportunity. How's the audio, guys? Everything okay? The singer is my sister, bruh. The singer is your sister. All right, whoever's up first in the Discord, you guys go ahead and hop in once the arena goes live. If you guys want to play, I'll play you guys tonight. Member up or Elite Ninja up. Let me know if you're if you want to play. If you don't have access to the Discord, let me know. If you're an Elite Ninja, that is. Let's see here. I can do that, but I'm gonna be mad when a casual comes to playing. Plus, I get scared to compete. What are you talking about, Dave? Nah, I'm not using Piranha. I don't want to use Piranha Plant. Drop a donation and I'll use Piranha Plant. Drop a donation and I don't feel like using. I really don't feel like using Piranha Plant. I don't feel like it. Go! Oh, wow. Oh, that I freaking died? What? Nice grab. Wow. Oh, why am I? Oh god, I freaking forgot to do I did the wrong one. Oops, my bad. Oh god. Can't counter fast enough. Oh god, I read that roll. God. Oh god, this is gonna be bad. Yeah, this is gonna be bad. I freaking read that roll, and the freaking dodge roll is so stupid in this game. Okay. I don't know why I'm using Ike. You too broke to donate? That's okay. That's fine. Then don't demand me to use certain characters then. I'll use what I want. Just enjoy the gameplay then. Maybe if you're like an elite ninja or something, okay, but I mean, then people are just gonna tell me, use this, use this, use that, use that. Play this song, play that song, play this song, play that song. You know? So that's the reason why I don't do stuff like that. That's a bad president. That's the down. Wow, really? Ooh, wow. Oh my god, dude. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, he's playing with K. Rool right now. He's playing good. Oh god, dude, come on. That's not what I... That's not what I did. Nice. Bro! Bro! No! Oh, God! Oh, yo! Oh, bro! Good guess, good guess. Oh! Nice, nice. Good games, good games. Oh, man. Man, what a bunch of jokers. Had me a little nervous on that one. Had me a little nervous because got that stupid kill.
One, go!
Smashing. He's just mashing buttons as much as possible. Online, you can do that. Nice. Oh God, if he does that, you can miss. I forgot about that. Wow. Wow, you can't even shield grab after that. Oh God, dodge roll. Yo, DI? DI boys. Oh, what the hell? He's just gonna keep doing that because you can do that online. Oh my, did he get me with that? Oh my, I thought I tagged. Good stuff, dude. I could have swore I tagged that, but I didn't. Good stuff. Did I get a donation? I didn't see. My bad. Let me check. Good games, VC. Lemon Squeeze with a doll donation says, use me, Brawler. Alright. Me, Brawler it is.
Choose your fighter.
But if you want to request a character from now on, it's got to be more than $1. It's going to be $5. Because otherwise I'm going to get stupid characters the whole night. I don't even have me, Brawler. I don't even have him. All I have is me, Sword Fighter. So I don't even have him on here. So I got, oh, dude, I'm not using, pick a different, Lemon Squeeze, pick a different character. Pick a different character. I'm not just picking random characters, guys. I'm not. I'm gonna pick characters that I want to use. Otherwise, it's never gonna end. So whoever Lemon Squeeze is, pick. I'm gonna pick whoever I want. I'm gonna pick Joker so I can practice. And anybody else whoever Lemon Squeeze is, let me know. I'm not just taking random selections, guys. Sorry. I don't have time to be sitting there taking random selections of characters. I want to actually get better at the game. So I'm not just gonna be playing unless, like I said, you drop a donation, and I'll pick somebody for one match. Outside, I'm not just doing random characters. Thank you, Tenkaichi, dude. Appreciate that.
Go!
Oh, wow, it beats it down tilt. Oh, God. Why did I lazily try to get back to the stage? God, that's so stupid to be sitting there when I'm at kill percentage. Oh, what? Oh, wow, I slipped dodge past that. That's BS. Wow, I'm freaking press. I did not press it. I did not press it fast enough. No, you can't block that online. You cannot dash and expect to get a block out that quick online. You can't. You gotta be stationary because when you dash, there's a little bit of lag before you can press the block button. Like it comes up a little bit later, and online it's magnified. So you can't do that. You just gotta stay stationary. Just gotta stay stationary. Any donation for a song, but it has to be a video game song though. Some songs are copyrighted, Charity. So yeah, I can't play them. Dude. Combo. Getting hit with that roller is the most annoying thing. Oh, bad DI. God, dude, even when you roll. God. Even when, God, dude, the hitbox on that thing is crazy. Is there ever going to be a charity stream for the channel? Maybe at some point. All right, take it easy, Chuba. So whoever Lemon Squeeze is, let me know whoever that was in the chat. I don't know who that is. So let me know and I'll pick a character that you want, but not any me people, because I don't even have all of them. Unless you want me Sword Fighter. First time I freaking beat. The first time that I beat Party Man's Inkling with anybody outside of Wolf. Stupid roller, dude.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh my gosh, dude, the rolling in this game. Take the tray. Ah, why freaking attack right into his shield? What the? Dude! Freaking controller! What the hell? Oh my gosh. Controller malfunction right now? Like, freak, my controller would not work! Oh, what the? Fudge.
Smash is as wild as ever, eh, Joker?
Nice. Good stuff, party man. Good games. Dude, freaking roll. Damn that roller. But yeah, Joker's definitely difficult to deal with. That freaking side B is really good. All right, so who's next up on the Discord? Whoever's next up on the Discord, hop in. I don't know. I don't have it up, so whoever's next up, hop in. Inkling is harder to deal with, though. Inkling's difficult to deal with. Inkling's very difficult to deal with. No, Party Man? Party Man, you don't think Inkling's difficult to deal with? What? Dude, Inkling is really hard. Dude, Inkling is hard to deal with. Come on.
Whoa.
You don't think Inkling's hard to deal with, Party Man? Alright, take it easy, Galaxy V. I fight Inkling, it's not as hard as Joker. Dude, I'd rather fight a Joker player than an Inkling player. Joker's fair. Joker doesn't have anything that's freaking gonna... You get hit with this move and it's a setup. Like, playing against Inkling feels like playing against, like, Diddy Kong at times. Like, the hoo-ha? Or the banana peel. It feels like playing against a banana peel. because you hit them with that, you're dead. Like the banana peel at kill range, they slip, it's a smash. You know, it feels like that. There's something wrong with my controller. Yeah, there's definitely something wrong. Yeah, it's okay. Might need a new controller, guys. A new controller. It's up there. Should've done more. Okay, wow, that jab sucks. Try recalibrating it? Well, I can't recalibrate it right now. I'm using a GameCube controller. Wow. Why did that clank? Get another forward smash. Finish. Are you kidding me, dude? Rusty Wolf. God, how'd that come out before? The role online is difficult to deal with, but Joker has Arsene as well as quick movement and fairly safe moves when he can sidestep and perform them. That's true. That's true. That's true. I think Joker's just new, but I mean, if you give me the option, who would I rather fight against? Oh, I'm taking freaking Joker any day. That damn roller, dude. It plants you, then it's just like a free smash. Like, it's just like free. Joker doesn't get anything. He doesn't have any, like, he has like a back air or something like that to like up smash that he can do. Dude, come on. Wow. Wow, cannot before I can do that. Oh, God. Haven't grabbed. Oops, my bad. Trying to do a B reversal. I freaking SD. Yo, what's up, Isaac? How's it going, my boy?
Weaklings, a lot of them.
Shout outs to Aiden Quinn with the $4 donation. Says, let's hear some of that Jowl Badiah from Persona 5. Oh no, I can't. I don't play music on stream, like when we do video game streams, because I haven't turned on the music here. So I don't play music on these ones, Aiden. But I can play that for you next time if you want, or I can turn it. Here's what I can do. I can turn it to Persona music on here, so I can turn it to Persona if you want. So let's see here. What'd you want? Can you pick a song from here? I'm messing up my inputs. You're jumping, like you're using your second jump too quick too, because then it lets me easily spike you. So you want me to play one of the songs from here? I can do that. So which one you want? I can pick any one of these ones here. But I can't put like YouTube or anything like that. Wow, that hitbox. Yeah, the hitbox is pretty stupid. If you use your second jump, it's an easy spike. Yeah, maybe I need to clean it. Yeah, you're right about that, BC. Maybe I need to clean it. Oh my bad. I thought since I don't, it was PE live. I saw you live. It's cool, man. Well, you don't want to. Okay, we'll still play something from here though. Yeah, no, we're playing Smash. We're playing Smash. But if you want, Aiden, it'll save it. So I can play that song for you. The next one, like the next PE live, we'll play it tomorrow for you. Okay? Once you show up, once I see your name, just say, hey, OJ, remember my music request? And I'll play it for you, so don't worry about it, my boy. We'll get that going for you.
One, go!
Oh, I tried it. I tried it. It didn't work. Oh no! I'm trying it, but it's not working. I only got one stock. God dang it. Yo.
Weaklings, a lot of them.
Wait a minute. Good games, Gunslinger. Good games, good games. Alright, who's next up on the Discord? I don't know who that is. Let me check. The ultimate sign up. Okay, Mordo. Okay, Mordo 887. Okay, what's up, man? How's it going? Good to see you here, Mordo. Hey, is Arash still here? I'll use Piranha Plant now, Arash. I'm ready to use Piranha Plant, so I hope you're still here, Arash. This is for you. I hope you're still here, Arash. You're here. All right. Now I feel like using Piranha Plant. If this guy is good with Inkling, now I'm gonna get bodied.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oops, my bad. I don't even know what are his moves? What's the one move? Okay, I think it's neutral bleed. Yeah, there you go. I tried to get him. No edge guard. How'd that miss? Yeet! No, no, oh my god. I lose a stock. What are you doing? You're I lose the stock. I said yeet. I said yeet. I forfeit a stock. Remember that's the rule. I yeet yeetus, take on stock. I didn't do yeet against all of you guys. I did a yeet there, but I lost. You just take on stock. It's the rules, guys. And I know if you guys are playing against each other and you're saying yeet, you better take your own damn stock if you say it in your mind. Be honorable. Be honorable. If you say yeet or if you even think yeet, take your own stock. If it doesn't yeet, your stock is gone. No, here's the thing, Isaac. If you say yeet or if you even think yeet and you don't kill them with the yeet, it's your own stock. Even if you're on your last stock, take it.
3, 2,
Core inside of me is the ultimate me? Yeet? Oh, sorry, yeets are throws, aren't they? Core inside of me is the pin. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's going on? Wow, that hit me into a jab block? No edge guard. Not as good as King K rules. Wow. Not enough roller. He needs to do the roller. There you go. Oh, no, no, he did a smash attack. Good second game. Mordo. Don't worry, he's gonna learn. He's gonna get better. Yo, Mordo, make sure you pause the stream while you're playing. But if you are listening to this, keep playing. Somebody in the chat, Mordo, keep playing, my boy. Keep playing. You're gonna get better. Come here and play. Don't worry. You're gonna learn what works and what doesn't work by getting bodied. You have to be a member to play. Yeah, Isaac, it's members only. Members, YouTube member or tier 2 or up on Patreon, and that gets you into play. Good games, Mordo. Wait, did I skip Chuba? Or did Chuba say that he has to go? All right, good games, Mordo. We're gonna move on to the next person. Mav intensifies. Oh, never mind. I'm going to bed, so you can skip me. Night. Okay. Jumpman, go in and hop in, Jumpman. Good games, Mordo. Good games. So Jumpman, if you're here, go ahead and hop in. Just make sure you pause the stream while you're playing. You said at 9 o'clock you would finish the stream, OJ, because you have to sleep. Yeah, I do, but we got a list that I got to finish. Player since how? How what, Dustin? Do you want to play? Oh, you want to play? Did I get your friend code yet, dude? I can sign you up in the. Are you on the Discord? You have to go on the Discord and sign up. But if you want to play, that's cool. Jumpman, are you trying to play or no? All right. So because Jumpman's taking a little bit too long to play. So Mav intensifies or Jumpman. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna head to bed. Skip me. Okay, Jumpman says skip me. Skip you. Okay, skip everybody. Oh, Dustin, you're Mordo. Okay, cool. All right. Okay, Jumpman says skip him. Mav Intensify says skip him. No, Yokai Watch 4 won't have English subtitles. No. No. You ever play a level 5 game in Japanese? If you know anything about level 5, you know that it won't be. Mav and I are gonna go to bed. Okay. Mav, yeah, they're going to sleep. Oh, yo, what's up, Isaac Sullivan? Yo, what's good, Isaac? All right, Isaac, you trying to get some matches tonight, my boy? Cool, thank you so much for membering up. Appreciate that. Isaac, can you put your friend code in the chat? I'm guessing you want to play tonight, right? Put your friend code in the chat, and let me add you in right now, and then you can play. I didn't finish my first thought and pressed the send button on accident. Oh, okay. Okay. Did you want any tips, Dustin? I was gonna say how bad I am. No, look, here's the thing, dude. Here's the thing. You've got potential. You've got some fundamental. We just gotta get you doing a couple different things here. You're an Inkling main, right? So here, I'll pick Inkling and watch what I'm doing and kind of think about, see if you can kind of emulate some of the stuff that I'm doing with Inkling. Partyman's an actually better Inkling than me, but I can show you a couple things with Inkling. So basically what you want to do with Inkling is you want to make sure like Inkling has like the roller's really good, you know? The roller's really good. So you want to make sure like when the opponent gets into high percentages, you want to try to see if you can catch him with the roller, but don't be predictable with it, but try to see if you can catch him, you know? So that's one thing that I didn't see you doing enough. All right, hold on. Let me add Isaac in real quick. 7 3 3 6 9 9 1 6 1 6 4 0 0 0. Oh no, too many zeros. But no, like I said, you're not super horrible or anything like that. You can definitely get better. I see you getting better. If you come here and play, don't worry, you're gonna get better. Trust me. Yo, what's up, Bud Senior? How's it going, my boy? Thank you, Isaac. I appreciate that. Thank you. And the room should be, if you don't see the room, Isaac, you might need to, my emblem? Your emblem disappeared because you need to renew the subscription, but I don't think you have it on renew. So I think that's why your emblem disappeared. How do you join? You forgot to re-up. It's all good, dude. Whenever you get the opportunity, you go to online, and then once you go to online, Isaac, go to arena battles, then go to search for friends arena battles. Then you should see it there. Conservative enough with your ink? No, you use your ink okay because you throw splat bombs, which is fine. But I need to see more back airs because when you hit somebody with a back air, it can combo into like a forward tilt. So I need to see a couple more back airs. I need to see some down tilts. You know, I need to see some up tilt combos. You know. Okay, cool. Okay, Frank. Oh, Frank R is here too. Frank R, you can play if you're in the chat. You can play right after Isaac, and then put your friend code in the Discord, Frank R. I don't know if I have you on Discord, friend code. So Frank R, put your friend code in the Discord. You don't want the smoke, dude? I haven't even played. I've played Mortal Kombat 11 for like an hour. I need to get good at the game. I'm horrible. I'm horrible at Mortal Kombat. I'll probably get bopped at Mortal Kombat, dude. I'm not really good at the game. You haven't played in a while? That's okay. I'm just gonna show. I'm gonna. All right. So let me. Isaac, when you're ready, we can play. Just make sure you pause the stream while you're playing. Why am I Mario? Why are you Mario? You good? What's up, dude? Hey, Frank, you want to give me your friend code in the Discord? That's okay. Dustin, we'll get you better here, man. We'll get you better. Don't be afraid to play and get beat. Trust me. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with getting beat. If you get beat, you get beat. You learn. I'm pretty sure you're already better now because you learn, okay, this is what I can do. This is what I can't do, you know? We are friends on the Switch already. Oh, okay, cool. Then we're going to do 3 games against Isaac. And then we'll get you in, okay? So you see those back airs? Gotta space out with those back airs a little bit more. Yo, that down tilt, that's no range. Oh wow! I tried to run and block, but couldn't do it. What the hell? That's a down. It's a down smash. Doing splat bomb more too. What is splat bomb again?
Game.
It's not neutral B. I think it's is it down B? It's down B.
Wins.
Yeah, you have to. I think it's like not bank account, but like credit card info, but you don't have to save it. I don't think you have to save it on there or anything. Arash, like, but not. You don't have to put your bank account. No. I'm not that great. I'm all right.
1, go.
It's like, see, like Dustin, like more forward airs, more short hop forward airs, short hop back airs. See like how those, like, you know, they can catch them, so you're not, you don't, it doesn't leave you open. like that. Nice short hop back airs, short hop nairs, like that. Do more of those with Inkling and you should do better. So look at, did you see that? Inkling has good priority on a lot of the aerials. Yo, yeah, there's something wrong with my controller. Down tilt. Ripped right through my dash attack. Isn't all that bad? Dude, I haven't played Inkling in forever. It's not, my Inkling's not as good as your Inkling though. There's a pretty big gap between the two Inklings though. That's obvious. I mean, I've got to get in the hang of Inkling again though. Maybe I'll pick Inkling back up, maybe. Because remember, Inkling was my main, remember? At the beginning of the game, dude, I was like, oh yeah, Inkling, let's go. Everyone's like, oh, Inkling's the best character in the game. Yeah, that's true. If I put some practice in, I think my Inkling could be good, could be better. My Inkling's so good, I don't ever have to put it. I don't ever have to use it in Elite Smash again. I won so many games in a row with my. Seriously, I won like 30 games in a row with Inkling, so I never have to use Elite Smash again with Inkling because I won so many games in a row. SD. What's up, Goku Jr.? How you doing today, my man? How many whiff grabs in a row? Like 3 grabs. Nice angle. Yo, how'd I not block in time? Nice. It's coming back. Move is so fast. Yo. Ooh. Shield poke? Link's one of my mains, but he's not really my main. Like main, Good games, Isaac. Good games, my boy. Good games. Good stuff. I see some potential, but a little crazy on the attacks. A little crazy on the attacks. Gotta calm it down just a little bit. But no, good stuff, man. All right, Frank R. Frank R is up next. Frank R, you want to hop into the ring? You can definitely play. Just go to online, go to battle arenas, and there's only 3 games, Isaac. We're gonna get the next person in. So good stuff. Oh, we got one more person though. One more person, guys. One more person. We got Frank R's up next. So Frank R, you should be able to go to battle arenas. And then go to friends arenas, and then you should see my arena pop up. There you go. Viking Nation, baby, let's go. Thanks for remembering up though, Isaac. I appreciate that, man. Who should I use?
Pokemon Trainer. Ready?
Wow. You're in. Let's do it. Just make sure you pause the stream while you're playing, Frank, or it could lag this. It could lag the stream just a little bit.
Go for it.
3, 2, 1, go!
Yo. That barely caught me. Up is stupid. Ivysaur might have the worst dash attack in the world. Move's not gonna kill though, so I'm not too worried about that. Nice. Oh god. Oh, but then he used his cross slash though. Use his cross slash.
Pokemon Trainer.
Good job, Squirtle.
GG's, GG's.
Ready? Three, two, one, go!
Yo, I got home field advantage. Pokemon Stadium? Can I hit him? Okay, I gotta stop blocking so much. Oh wow, that's stupid. Such a weird playstyle. Oh my god, dude, how many of these am I gonna get hit with? I'm gonna get hit with a million of these. I'm gonna get hit with a million of these. Up smash didn't come out. Oh, what the hell? Bro. Oh my, most random up B.
Pokemon Trainer.
Good job, Squirtle.
Good second game, Frank. How Squirtle has a back throw that kills from the middle of the stage is beyond me. Oh man, I'm getting kind of tired. All right, this one got to be the last one for tonight.
Fighter.
Gotta make it a good one.
Joker.
Oh no, we still got one more game, Frank. Okay, there we go. Cool. Ooh, King Koopa. King Koopa's in the house. Let's go.
Three, two, one, go!
Okay, grabs. Grabs are coming. Gotta remember that. Grabs are coming. Oh my, dude, command grab from rip right through my attack. Nice. How'd that get one?
Done and done.
Good games, Frank. Frank, I can do one more since that one was kind of quick. This will be the last one for the night. I can do one more, Frank, okay? That was kind of quick. So let's do one more. One more. Yo, shout out to Mr. BDS. You got a daughter? Cool, man. That's great. I got a daughter too. I was just up watching, feeding my daughter. Newborn life. Let's go. I know how it is, man. They're so cute at that age, though. Always. I mean, it's not like I gotta tell you this, but of course, cherish the times that they're so young. I know it's a lot of work, you know. But cherish the times that they're very, very young, just because, you know, once they're gone, man. This is PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much, man. Pretty much.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, don't get pineappled here.
Go!
Keep blocking. I got shield poked. Got comboed into that. I'm just saying, don't get shield poked or don't get pineapple. I don't know why I'm shield grabbing there. Took his jump. Can he get back? No. Be careful when you guys are using your jumps. Don't use your jump early. A good player will just hit you when you're there, and then you're like, you gotta wait and then see how I can save my jump, and then I can use it to recover. Those up Bs come out of nowhere, dude. When I watch you guys play, I realize how much I suck at this game. Hey, dude, Mr. Bedius, I don't know. I don't know if you're still busy with your daughter, but I mean, like, if you want to get some games, then I can help you.
Be gone.
Good games, Frank. Good games, man. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, guys. I think that's gonna wrap it up for today. Good games, guys. Good games. Good games. Oh yeah, tips. Yeah, tips. Yes. Let me give you some tips before we go. All right, so one of the things with Cloud is that Cloud has really stupid stuff. Cloud's Nair is not as good, but Cloud has a really good back air. Cloud has a good forward air. Cloud has a good up air. So one of the things that you want to do, especially when I'm in the air, is you want to shark me. Do not let me get down on the ground, because Cloud has this up air. Like if you just press up and the A button, he has this up air where he puts that big old Buster Sword in the air, and it's really good at catching people. So when I'm above, don't let me get back down. Don't, like, unless you're trying to charge limit, then that's fine. Charge limit. But don't let me get back down so free. Every single time, you know, I was just getting back down free, or it was too easy for me to get back down. So make sure you're doing those up airs constantly. Fast fall, up air, fast fall, up air, or up air then fast fall, up air then fast fall. Especially if there's platforms on a stage, use those platforms to up air me. That can kill. Another thing is, like I said, Cloud's aerials are really good. You weren't using them anywhere near enough. So Cloud's forward air, Cloud's back air. You were using the Cloud's down air, so that's good. But I need to see more up airs, more forward airs, and more back airs. I also need to see more tilts as well. Like Cloud's forward tilt, really good. Down tilt you were using, so continue doing that. But outside of that, not bad. Outside of that, not bad. You were utilizing the neutral B enough, so that was good. Nothing wrong with you utilizing the neutral B, but yeah, I definitely need to see a little bit more nairs. Cloud's Nair is good, but it's a good edge guarding tool, also for catching people. So you can always use the Nair, but I like the up air. The up air is really good too. But I didn't see really any Nairs at all, you know, so definitely more Nair. So just pressing the A button while you're in the air. So definitely a little bit more of that. So yeah, there you go. Isaac, in terms of tips for you, you're a little too aggressive with Wolf. Like, a lot of times, like when I was Inkling, you were just spamming laser the whole time, which spamming laser is not a bad idea, but you were spamming laser way too much, because I would just short hop over it, then punish you with the jab. You took way too many damage to that. So you have to remember, after Wolf shoots that laser, there's a lot of, like, there's like ending lag. So if I'm short hopping over it, like, don't shoot the third laser or the fourth laser, you know? Like, get ready to block or get ready to do something else. Another thing that I want to see from you, you weren't doing any, like, short hop nair. No short hop nairs. Not enough fairs in there, so we need to see more short hop nairs, you know, short hop nairs with Wolf, because that nair, it stays out for so long and it's really good. So more short hop nairs, making sure you space it correctly, trying to cross people up with the nair. Not enough like forward smash to down tilt. Like Wolf has a lot of has like no ending lag after his forward smash. So like times like you did like a forward smash and you didn't down tilt right afterwards. So try doing that as well. If you're going to throw out a forward smash, make sure you're mashing that down tilt right afterwards so it can come out quick. But yeah, I need to see some more sharking too. You weren't sharking enough with the up airs. Wolf has a good up air. Weren't sharking enough with that one as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Outside of that, you were using the blaster well, and you were using tilts well, but you were throwing out way too many tilts. So you know, if somebody's not next to you, you shouldn't be attacking. You know what I'm saying? Like, you shouldn't be just like throwing out like tilts, throwing out forward tilt, forward tilt, forward tilt. I'm not even next to you. What's the point of forward tilting? You know? So I mean, there were situations that you used it good, but a lot of times you were just throwing out attacks for like no reason. If they're away from you, then okay, use the laser. But when they start getting close, you got to be careful on what you do. Like I said, short hop nair is probably your best option. What's sharking? Sharking is like when you're above somebody and somebody's trying to get back down and you stay underneath them. Because when somebody's in the air and you're below them, you usually have the advantage. Now there are some characters like Cloud, for example, that might have the advantage if you try to attack them. If he does a down air, it's gonna beat out most things. So there are some characters that might have the advantage, but for the most part, most characters have the advantage when you're underneath them. So basically what it is just trying to like follow them like a shark, you know? Don't let them get down without mirroring them underneath them and trying to get attacks. You know, so that's what sharking is. Just like staying underneath somebody, or if somebody's on a platform, getting right underneath them and doing like up tilts. That's what sharking is. Just not letting them get back down, you know? All right. So VC, you played actually a lot better with King K. Rool. A lot less, a lot better with King K. Rool. So yeah, you know, I don't really have any tips, to be honest. You were playing really good tonight. You were playing really good. So, no tips. You beat my Ike and you beat my Joker once. So, nothing that I can see was too out of ordinary. I mean, there was a couple times like, you know, you do like you do the attack and then to the, I think it's the down smash, to where you get that smash right there, but it's hard to punish. But there was a couple times where I did punish that, so I see why you do it though. So I can't tell you not to do that as much because it's really good and you'll catch people. But outside of that, I think maybe you did it a couple too many times to where it got predictable sometimes. I did get caught by it, but there was at least, I think, maybe 3 or 4 times where I punished that. So just be careful about that. But outside of that, I don't really have any other tips, man. You played really well tonight. Played really well. Nothing really else that I can say. Not my problem. Yeah, it was a little bit less spammy. Your laser, don't be less spammy with Wolf's laser though. Your laser was okay. It was just sometimes like when I was Inkling, like I would just short hop over. Like if I'm really close to you, you know, and you know that you're not going to be able to get a hit, don't shoot the laser. Now, if I'm a good distance away from you and you can get like lasers, yeah, go ahead, shoot those lasers, man. No problem. Or at least mix it up, do a short hop laser. You know, so if you do a short hop laser, you'll catch me in my short hop. So if you short hop laser and I short hop, it's gonna hit me. So mix it up. Don't just do the same thing over. Like mix up short hop lasers, mix up full hop laser. I mean, sometimes people jump up in the air, so just mix it up just a little bit more with your laser game, and you'll be a lot better right there too. Party man, any tips for you? Once again, it's the same thing. Like you were playing really well tonight. The only thing that I would say is that there was a few times where I did punish your roller, although like I said, you got me a number of times with the roller, so it's hard for me to say like, okay, well, no, you guessed the roller and you missed on that one because I just shield grabbed you. I would say try to cancel roller a little bit more, so I can't get the shield grab off of the hit. So if you feel that, but that's like just like a reaction thing, right? Like if you have to cancel it, so that's tough to do, especially online. That's really tough to do online. So that'd be the only thing. Outside of that, I think you played really well. I mean, some of your dash dancing, you got caught, you know, dash dancing a bit, like with some dash attacks. So just be careful about that because, you know, when you dash dance or when you kind of go back and forth, it's hard to, you can't block. It's hard to block, right? The blocking takes up a little bit more time before you do. Outside of that, man, you played really good. Those were all close games. They all came down to the wire. Nothing else I can really say when it comes to it. I think your Inkling played good. And like I said, yeah, I think you did beat me. Yeah, you beat me once, so you did get a game. So yeah. Kevin Durant got hurt. OJ could be season injury. We'll see about that. All right. All right. Any other tips for anybody else? I think that's everybody, right? Hey, everybody, I'm here for Metroid. Okay, sorry guys, you guys missed the Metroid talk. We already talked about it. We do PE live, and then right after the PE live is 2 hours, and then right after the PE live, we go into Super Smash Bros. Gameplay. So you guys missed the Metroid talk. However, if you want to rewind the stream, you can rewind the stream, and the Metroid talk is there. So you can rewind it, or you can wait till the replay is done, which it'll be up later tonight, and then you guys can watch the replay. Okay? All right. So thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for the donations. Isaac, thank you for the membership. I appreciate that. You guys are generous. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to upload this new Bandai Namco video, and then we will be back tomorrow with more gameplay, and we're probably going to do, we're going to try, do you guys all have arms? Did you guys want to play arms tomorrow? Kind of mix it up a little bit? Who, VC and all you guys that come out, do all of you guys have arms? You don't got arms? Oh. Alright, well, we're going to mix it up. We're going to play some arms tomorrow. I suck at arms, but we're going to play. You don't have arms? You guys don't have arms? What? I don't really feel like playing Mortal Kombat. No, Arash. Oh, you guys don't have arms? Okay, we might have to just play Mario Kart tomorrow then. You guys don't have arms. You only have legs? You don't have arms? Just legs? Yeah, let's play Mario Kart tomorrow then. We'll play Mario Kart since none of you guys have freaking arms. Dude, arms is dope, man. You guys should get the game. Arms is freaking nice. I would love to play arms. Maybe we'll play Mario Kart and we'll play arms maybe tomorrow. Maybe we'll mix it up. We'll do both. We'll do like an hour of Mario Kart tournament and then we'll play arms after that. I kind of want to get some new people in. I know there's people that like arms. I know there's people that want to play. That if I do that, like they'll sign up and they'll play. So I kind of want to get arms going too. If arms is over for 20, you'll get it, dude. I don't know if arms is ever gonna be 20, man. I stream at the same time every day, Arash. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. That's when you know exactly what I'm streaming. Like around around 1 o'clock, and then like around again like at 6 o'clock, PT times. So all right, you do, Dustin? Okay, we got Party Man has arms. Frank has arms. Okay, if we got 3 people that got arms, that's good enough. And then we'll probably get some new people that want to join in during the. Okay, so we're gonna play arms, and if we have a little bit more time, then we'll play. We'll play Mario Kart at the end of it. But we already played Mario Kart this week, didn't we? Yeah, I think we did. So let's get some arms in, man. I kind of want to mix up the games a little bit, you know? Go buy arms, man. Go get it, VC. It's time to buy arms, baby. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate that. We'll see you guys for the next one. Peace.